Hey guys, what's going on? FY My Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, we went to Blackwater and explored the entirety of that area. It took us some time, but we managed to clear out the area, and we managed to come across a powerful machine that could turn our soldiers into much more powerful cyborgs. Or whatever the heck they were doing there in Blackwater. For this stream, we're going to head back to town, and then we're going to go to the Ivory Sanctum once we've completed any miscellaneous stuff on the side. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Alright. So, first and foremost, I do believe we just need to teleport back to the kingdom. So, it's as easy as clicking this button here and using the teleport to get to Dresden. And all we gotta do right now is enter the kingdom of Dresden. Before we do, I'm gonna see how management is going on here. See if anything needs to be changed or used, because I am curious if it needs to be done. Because you never know when you're going to need powerful units. Let's see. We could introduce the Mercenary Guild, which would increase the number of available mercenary units by 1. You can only have 1 in each fort though, so that's something to keep in mind. We could get a military academy, which is a 4-slot building. And it provides a +1 to attack, AC, and saving throws for all trainable units. That is really powerful. Although, looking at the statistics, if you really want the biggest benefits, you're better off building 1-slot buildings because logistics and all that actually provide more, depending on what you go with. Hall of Strategy, for example, is basically on par to 1 building, I should say. Yeah, so Military Academy is not that great. Same for the Pathfinder Society Lodge, unless you're trying to just get the benefits, which is pretty good. It says you can't have more than 1 of these military academies, though, which does suck. I think the biggest thing is the logistics number, which is the most annoying, I think. Yeah. Alright, well let's start with the archery range. Let's see. We don't want to... I think we want more attack with the archery range, more than anything. But at that point we may as well go with like a military academy then. Pathfinder Society Lodge is also pretty good for all mercenary units, but no, we'll leave it alone. Yeah, I shouldn't need to worry too much about logistics for now. Although I guess I can do it if I really wanted to. Let's see. Well, I can build both, so I guess I'll just build them both here for now. Okay, and we need the military academy, I believe, which is going to require 400. There we go, 300. Then we go with the military academy here. There we go. That will boost up our points significantly. Let's close that. And let us go inside and see what's going on here. To the Citadel. Let's do this. Commander, Anevia greets you with an energetic nod. My people have reported some shifty-looking characters hang around a cove not far from here. They invite passers-by to go treasure hunting, promise them untold riches. Apparently, there have been folks who brought their tales and went away with them. None have come back. Sounds like a place worth investigation. What do you reckon? Tell me more. This is the place, the Murky Grotto. Anevia marks the spot on the map. There are two of them. A fat guy and a scrawny guy. Could be your everyday bandit, but what if they're cultists? Anyways, I'd go check it out just to be safe. Have there been many reports like that? A whole heap of them. In this world wound of ours, cultists, spies, crooks, and lunatics are all over the place. I usually don't report this kind of stuff to you. I just deal with it myself. But those treasure hunters... my gut's telling me they're a special case. Something that only you can deal with. Very well, I will look into it. Thank you for the report.
Master, we have gained a foothold in Dresden. But I can see our army's too small to attack the world wound. It's time to bring up the armor of Neathers I promised you. Come to Neathome with me, and I will get you an army that will crush any enemy.
How are you going to turn the Mongols into invincible soldiers you promised me?
When we had our army of underground crusaders, we'll catch the demon Savlemeke and give his blood to the soldiers to drink, as I once did. He won't give it up willingly, of course, but it will make for an interesting hunt.
Why couldn't we get the Mongrels' support before now?
The Neathers tribe are scattered throughout the caves, and their chiefs... I'll tell you this. Sull is decisive, impetuous even, compared to many of the other chiefs. To gather them, we need time. And that's exactly what we don't have when Canabras is burning, and demons were laying waste to the streets. And then there was the March on Dresden. There's no chance that terrified Neathers, glimpsing the surface for the first time, would have been able to pace with us on that march.
What can we expect to find in the caves of Neathome?
A pack of my wild, bloodthirsty kin, as well as many others who have yet to receive their new power. Together we will turn the scattered tribes into an invincible army that destroys everything in its path.
Okay, why do we need to go then?
We need to convince Sull to let the tribe go to war. Otherwise, that ancient sack of lard will keep sitting in the caves, doing his favorite thing, waiting for the right moment. Until we handle the demons on our own. After the losses the tribe has suffered recently, he'll think thrice before letting his fellow tribesmen poke their noses up above surface level.
I'll just order him to do it. You'll hardly disregard a direct order from the Crusade commander, right?
He's a devious one, don't underestimate him. If he doesn't want to join the Crusade for some reason, he'll tell the hunters to scatter throughout the caves, hiding in the darkest crevices. The tribes will disperse, and it'll take us years to round them up again. No matter how repellent I find it, we need his support. But there are very different ways of getting it.
Winnedog pointedly plays with her weapon. Very well, let's pay them a visit. Winterduck answers with a deep, fawning bow. Commander, it is time for you to play a more prominent role in Mendev's politics. Fortunately, the ideal community has just presented itself. A conflict is brewing in the capital. A clique of aristocrats displeased with the Royal Council is scheming against Her Majesty's loyal servants. It's the usual power struggle. Something of this sort occurs every couple of years in any civilized society. Your entrance on the political stage is long overdue. Given that your opinion in Mendev is outstandingly well respected, the Royal Council has decided to make use of it. They are expecting you to denounce publicly the nobles' attempts to challenge their rule. I suggest we publicly address Her Majesty and claim that we are being drawn into an intrigue. Let the Queen know that we're loyal only to her, not to any of her subjects or servants. Sounds great. Sounds like we're not the only ones bored of the Royal Council. Let us support the disgruntled nobles, and Cousin Galfrey's advisors will have too much on their plate to worry about us. Both the council and their aristocrats want to stop supporting their opponent, right? Well, let's just get a payoff of both for not messing with their business. That way, we come out with a little something, and we don't ruffle anyone's feathers. Why am I being pulled into Mendev's intrigues? You are a part of those intrigues whether you want it or not. Political influences is an unavoidable part of your position. In the hand of Mendev, you are a priceless tool, and the Royal Council won't pass up a single opportunity to use you for the good of the nation. Apologies for that. Let's see what the council has to say. I do hope that everyone in this room is aware of the potential benefits of a good relationship with the Royal Council. So, Seal, what will we gain from the show of loyalty to Galfrey? It will remind everyone of the proper behavior of true servants of a crown. Queen Galfrey is our sovereign leader of the crusade, and protector of Mendev. In the hour when all her subjects have abandoned their commitments and descended into petty squabbles, we should refresh their memory on the meaning of loyalty and duty. And the Queen, I am sure, will appreciate our endeavors. The title of Her Majesty's good boy is almost yours. So, Seal, keep this up and you'll earn yourself a tasty treat. Darren, what reason do we have to support the rowdy nobles? Like you have any love for the Royal Council, if we support the aristocracy, it will cause a power struggle between them and the Council, and everyone will leave us be. Besides, the nobility has access to forces that are very much comparable to those of Galfrey's advisors, and we could use those forces. I would not recommend it. Count Arende is simply entertaining himself by turning the Royal Council against you. Woljif, please elaborate on your strategy of non-interference. So, this is how these things work on the street, right? Smaller gangs split up the territory, shake down the shopkeepers, and give you a cut of the top dog, so that they sit tight without muscling in on the smaller gang's business. Because if the top dog is unhappy with the cut and his hide in the street, it's a turf war, and everyone loses a whole lot more. So we'll do the same. The nobles don't want us to support the Royal Council. The Council is scared of us backing up the nobles. Make them take out their wallets and send us a lot to our troops. We'll just sit tight and kill the demons without worrying about their games. But if we run out of troops, we'll drop by the capital for one heck of a turf war. Except we're not a gang, and a commander was given power to wage a holy war, not to rob shopkeepers and terrorize townsfolk. Lady Kokomi, how will the Royal Council repay us for our support? Spoken like a true politician, Commander. Very well, let us talk press. Lady Kukomi looks at you with a smug, somewhat predatory smile. I can guarantee you that, in return for your loyalty, the Royal Council will ensure the stability of equipment deliveries in the future. Quite convenient, don't you think? Having no one twisting your arm with threats of supply shortages? She glances at you with an obvious hint. Furthermore, the Royal Council may review Dresden's reinforcement plan. Mendev has plenty of garrisons holding the excess of troops. You need them more than they do. I understand. In that case, I trust you will make a wise decision that will delight the Royal Council. She's a very biased person. We're ignoring her. Alright, we can get help from Queen Golfrey, which will get us paladins and champions. We could go with Woljif and get hedge knights and headhunters instead. If we go with Lady Kukomi's help, then we will get slingers and conscripts, which is a horrible benefit. And we can just not interfere with their feuds. We could also support the nobility, and we get cuirassiers, I do believe. Yeah, we get cuirassiers and marksmen. Marksmen are pretty good. Cuirassiers are very powerful from the looks of it. Yeah, that's a lot of damage and a lot of HP. Jesus. All right, how about Woljifs? Hedge knights and headhunters. I'm gonna go with Darren's option. I think it is the more expensive option, but it provides the strongest forces. I think, in my opinion, anyways. There is paladins and champions, but nah, we're gonna support the Mendev nobility. Isn't it wonderful? The Royal Council will get free entertainment, and we will get a powerful new friends. I'm sure that the troops they'll send us will be equipped better than the recruits we've received so far. The meeting is adjourned, but I'm certain that the crusade will soon require another decision from the Diplomatic Council. Before that happens, Commander, I ask you consider whether or not it's worth losing the Royal Council as an ally. You know, I'd rather that than you. Commander, permission to report. Captain Hanuman looks worried. The army's disposition is growing dangerous. More and more soldiers express their distrust towards you and your mythical powers. They grumble in their lack of understanding of where you are leading them, or what your plan is. What's worse, the wary have once again emerged among the officers. They are adding fuel to the fires of sedation, and we've already had cases of direct insubordination. You have to win back the trusted soldiers forthwith, or else the army will be paralyzed. Some privates have already refused to march on battle. I suggest that we make your strategy clear by setting up a bulletin board. It could have a new statement with your name on it every week, every 2 weeks. You could invite delegates from your soldiers to ask any questions they may have. It feels like the soldiers are discouraged and dismayed. We shouldn't embolden them by reminding them that the crusade is more than just death and danger. This is the time to commemorate into valor too. Maybe we could adorn the city with an inspiring monument or two? The kind that lifts your spirits whenever you walk by. Soldiers have the right to ask their generals questions, but they have no right to disobey orders simply because their curiosity isn't being satisfied. They are committing sabotage, and the penalty for sabotage is a court-martial. We'll build new taverns for our soldiers and pour them free beer on the commander's behalf. That's the easiest way to win their love. The weary again? I thought we took care of that problem. Not completely, apparently. The captain makes a helpless gesture. We haven't yet solved the main issue. Far too many officers still believe the Queen herself should be in charge of the crusade. No matter how many feats you've achieved, they still consider you an upstart. We will have to do something about them soon, but the unrest among the soldiers is the most pressing matter at hand. What do you think of the wary? They're your comrades in arms, after all. I think Ah, well that sucks. I'm gonna have to stick with that option, unfortunately. Unless I speed through, actually. Hold on. You know what? Bugger it. Let's load. This is probably going to lose me some time, but whatever. I better do the... I better get the success here. It's just a little bit of a benefit. Okay, teleport to Dresden. Alright, manage. Okay, we need a military academy. There we go. Okay, we save here. Enter. Alright, let's speed through the decisions real quick. And then we'll go from there. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, apologies for taking so much time. There we go. We're gonna help the nobles, yep. I do believe was the decision. Okay, we can't save here, so let's just hope we get it. Alright. What again do you think of the wary? I think of them as traitors, Commander. Harataman replies quickly and firmly, but its expression darkens for just a moment. What is it exactly that my soldiers find worrying? Your mythical powers. Yes, they do secure us one victory after another, but even the most loyal troops raise questions from time to time. They wonder, what are you? Are you mortal like the rest of us? Or perhaps an emissary from other spheres? And if so, then which ones? Are you truly fighting for Crusaders' cause, or do you have some ulterior motives? All of this paves the way for endless speculation. Fine, let's discuss our options in further detail. Sela, what is your plan? I have doubts that explaining battle strategy will help our people in any way. They're fighting a brutal war, maybe the worst war in Galarian's history. They're exhausted and scared. If we want to help them, we have to give them courage. We've already been making an effort, but I would also suggest adorning our fortresses with monuments. Not grim ones, but something heroic or uplifting. That way soldiers who are about to march out, or have just marched in, will be able to smile at them like old friends. I have a marble friend like that once. The recruits in our order believed that rubbing the hilt of his stone sword would bring them good luck. Dismissing mutinous talk as exhaustion and lack of support is fundamentally wrong. Those few with conscience serve well and true as it is, without question. However, those who can afford to doubt and ignore their orders are a step away from becoming deserters, who will remain deaf to any pleas and arguments, and even more to inspiring embellishments. Rego, what do you suggest? The inciter's bodies hanging from the gallows will never answer any and all questions. Sedation must be extinguished swiftly and mercilessly. It's absurd even to consider convincing or appeasing the doubtful. That could be more counterproductive. The sight of hanged bodies will absolutely stop the soldiers from asking questions, but it won't stop them from thinking them. For example, will they hang me next? Did I make a mistake joining this army? Isn't it about time I made a run for it? Darren, your opinion, please? There's a century-old cures for grouches and complainers. Alcohol and a little cheer. We'll build more taverns, supply them with strong beer, and treat the soldiers once or twice. Courtesy of the treasury. They'll leave their doubts behind in a blink of an eye, and proclaim you to be the best and most beloved commander who's ever lived. I'll be first to agree that taverns are a good thing to have, but they're not enough to support the army's fighting spirit. If we don't give our soldiers something more than drinks, our taverns will become places to drown their sorrows, or vent their frustration through brawls. And Captain Haradman, what would you advise? If the soldiers don't understand you, then you must bridge the gap between you and them. Create means of direct communication, so to speak. We'll set up a bulletin board that will, simply put, keep everyone informed of the situation, on the front, and the basics of our strategy. In addition, we'll set up times when once every 2 weeks the soldiers can send delegates to you and ask any lingering questions. A general is under no obligation to report to their soldiers. They'll end up displaying your every word and second-guessing your orders before you know it. In some exceptional cases, a general may seek counsel from experienced veterans. But turning your headquarters into a thoroughfare is the surest way to destroy your authority. A bulletin board. Pray tell, how many of the soldiers can actually read? Maybe we should engrave this board with some obscene carvings. Then it would at least be useful. I see. It really depends on what we want to go with. Monuments will provide all units with a 5 bonus to chance to act twice due to positive morale. So basically monuments add a 5% chance to go twice every turn. The gallows decrease the chance to skip an action due to negative combat morale for all units. You can only build 1 gallows each fort though. For a tavern, we reduce all morale effects in combat by 10%. And Harataman gives a +3 to acting twice due to positive combat morale, and a -3 to skip actions due to negative combat morale. You can only build 1, but it's way better than getting the 5 bonuses, I think. Let's see. Hold on. Gallows decrease the chance to skip an action due to negative combat morale by 3% for all units. This increases it by 5% to bonus to act twice due to positive combat morale. Okay. And Captain Haradaman gives a 3% bonus instead due to positive morale, and a -3 to chance to skip actions due to negative morale. Okay. I think because of how egotistical Skeletor is, we're actually going to go for the statue route. We're going to make monuments of Skeletor. Why not? Will do. I hope this will help in some way. Yeah, we're going to go for the monuments. Probably a more egotistical route, but still something that we'd probably use. Anyways. Let's see. Everybody's affected with blindness currently, which is not good. We should probably get rid of that. Alright. Remove blindness should be a low level one. For spells, I do believe. Oh! Abyssal Regeneration. Gain 5 fast healing for an hour. That's impressive. But yes, remove blindness is somewhere around here. No, we just got remove paralysis, so I'm gonna have to remove blindness.
This way.
Okay, there's nothing for him. Regiel, is there anything? Nope. Eobeth, nope. Alright. Let's get going, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna need to cure the blindness at some point, so we'll get ready for that. Ah, yes, I didn't actually mention this, but, we now have a Sovereign Dragon. I will not be using this dragon, though, because supposedly it automatically makes you succeed on, knowledge checks. We are not going to be using it for that purpose, basically. Okay, streets in... let's go with... Yeah, let's just go on to the streets. We're going to need to sell some items before we go to the Ivory Sanctum, which is going to be our next move. Alright, let's just wait. There we go. Okay. Gather up, and we are going to make a... Oh god. Lag is really hitting there, for some reason. Alright, before we go any further, I'd like to... Yeah, let's go talk with the storyteller. It's been a while. Besides, we've got some other talking to get through before we go anywhere, so... all the more reason to do so. Do we seriously not have a remove blindness ability? I guess not. Ah well. We'll save here. Let's talk to the storyteller. The blind elf whispers something under his breath. Hearing your steps, he turns to you slowly. Greetings, Skeletor. Have you brought me a new story? I want to discuss our encounter in the Dragon's Lair. I'm sure you do. You're wondering how I ended up there, and why I wasn't killed, am I right? Why did you go to the tower? I've been looking for a certain tower for several years now, and in that place I had a strange feeling of recognition. It seems that tower once belonged to me a long time ago. Knowing my habits, I assumed that some records or other items that could answer the questions about my past may have remained in my home. Unfortunately, I realized too late that the tower was now the lair of a monster. How come the dragon didn't eat you? Despite their beastly tempers, dragons are clever creatures, but their way of life does not tend itself to civilized conversations, which is why they do sometimes enjoy a good chat, and even more a good story. That's what saved me. I had to share a few of my stories with the dragon, hoping to win her over, or at least distract her. Did you find anything valuable in the tower? The storyteller nods politely. Yes, thank you. Thanks to you, that is. The dragon didn't have time to burn everything I found the memories of my previous life, which I had forgotten long ago. Good. Once again, please accept my gratitude for the miraculous rescue. I hope I never again have cause to meet a creature as voracious as that dragon. Here's a page. I found it in Molten Scar. The storyteller cringes and puts his hand on the bloodstained page. His face contorts into a painful grimace, his voice trembling in terror. No, he's here again. That terrible, grating voice, the horrific semblance of a face, the monstrous appearance, myriad insects forming a body with 2 arms and 2 legs. He touches me, and the disgusting creatures attack my flesh, covering me. They are eating me. They are hungry and will devour everything except my eyes and tongue, so that I can see this damn page, so that I can translate the runes written in the ancient, long forgotten elven language. As I translate, oh, it hurts so much. I tried to lie to him. I changed the translation, but he saw through my lie. He got angry. No, I'm not lying. I'm not. He takes one of the insects from my face and squishes it with his fingers over an inkwell. Then he dips the quill in it and writes in my blood right over the ruins. And I continue to dictate.
Callistria, when will this be over? Let me die. Xanthir, let me die.
The storyteller jerks back his hand, terrified. Oh gods, such horrible torture. This poor man was tortured to decrypt my notes. He was so tormented that his suffering became thick like molasses. My mind is drowning in it. My own memories are hidden by these images of horror. I can try to get to them, but I will need your help. Tell me everything you've seen and heard. I will try to lean on your words to use them as a light in the darkness to my forgotten past. The storyteller takes the bloodstained page carefully, as though handling a dangerous insect. I see a magic shape. There's a force pushing me into the center. You've seen the ritual. Tell me, what was its central point? Its magical knot? One second. I need to check this up. Alright. Hold on, I need to check this properly. Okay, that's a horrible resolution for that. Jeez. Alright, yeah, no, it's very simple though. Okay. The answer is the center of the magic shape was a prisoner. The storyteller shivers. Yes, a storm of force, spiraling into a sharp knife, and a living soul inside in the eye of the whirlwind. There must be a living soul, for the knife is just a tool. The energies are too bright. I can't see through the glare. What did you see during the ritual? What was it like? Hello, Diggs. Doing quite well. How are you? Alright. It looked like a small rift was opened to the abyss. Yes, a rift. An umbilical cord connecting to the worlds, allowing not only sentient creatures but planar energies to travel through it. I remember it. And the sound. I remember the sound. Words appealing to some force. Those performing the ritual, did they utter some incantations? They repeated the words Ravok. The old elf is out of breath, overwhelmed by memories. Ravok, no name. An old word with tremendous power. The language to which it belongs died long time ago, but the power of this word lives on. In the past, wizards used in this ritual when they intended to do something far-reaching and contrary to the natural order of things. By hiding their names, they protected themselves from the consequences and the wrath of the gods. Ravuk, I have no name. You will not find me. The storyteller trembles as if he's about to fall. Now I remember. I know where I saw this ritual. Part of it. I am one step closer to understanding what happened to me. Thank you. If you find more pages like this, please bring them to me. Maybe by putting them together, I will be able to lift the veil on the mystery surrounding my story. Here's some pages. The storyteller carefully takes your find. Yes, you are right. Another piece of evidence from the past I had forgotten. The old elf's expression becomes withdrawn. Thank you. Yep, basically continue to give him. My hand... Oh, I skipped a bit. My bad. My hand touches a stone wall. The cold pierces my palm like the teeth of a hungry dog, sinking into pieces of meat. I don't take my hand away. I let the stone enjoy my warmth in return for its service. It accepts my caress and my unasked questions. The one it's been asked thousands upon thousands of times. Where should I go next? Behind me, I hear the loud stomping of the minotaurs that guard the god's forsaken place. I tricked and outwitted them, leaving only a trace of my presence. There is darkness lurking up ahead, honing its swords, claws, and teeth, in the hope that a rare traveler visits its lair. But today, it will get no one. This labyrinth is alive. Its red-veined stone walls resemble the guts of a huge creature. If you keep still and listen closely, you can hear it breathing in the wind that sweeps through this place. Where do I go from here? Forward, to the place whence the wind carried a faint chuckle, whence comes the faint smell of ash, whence a few ages ago, Demon Lord Baphomet began his great escape. Baphomet, are you inside his labyrinth? Yes, I'm traveling through the Ivory Labyrinth. This is not the most pleasant of my journeys, but it will be necessary to reach my goal. How are you able to evade all the dangers of the Ivory Labyrinth? The storyteller raises its chin proudly. Have you forgotten who you're speaking to? I'm the last Archmage of Kionin. I've been to many dangerous places, and it's just one of the many. It won't be the last. What do you need from the Ivory Labyrinth? An answer to a question. A key to a secret. Knowledge that can save many lives. A sliver of a smile appears on the storyteller's lips. My kinfolk were weaklings and cowards. They ran from dangers. But one stood up to my enemy, and Baphomet will give me the weapon to win. Please continue. For several years I had thought about how to defeat Earthfall. My enemy had no flesh, and is impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. It doesn't enslave but destroys life itself. And I have found the answer. I know how to save the world. Earthfall came to destroy Golarion. Its strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what if Earthfall was resisted by not one world, but several worlds at once? What if Heaven or Elysium come to help the dying Golarion? If I manage to merge my world with another one, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. The denizens of Golarion will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent planes. Civilization will not die. Our culture will continue to exist. We will not be forgotten. Baphomet, the cunning and insidious lord of Minotaurs, was once a captive in Asmodeus' prison, but only 10 years passed before Baphomet was able to escape, taking his own prison with him, which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect, and it is the goal of my research, moving matter between planes, which is what interests me now. I stop near strange symbols covering the wall of the labyrinth. I run my hand over them to ensure they are real. Encrypted riddles drawn by Baphomet during his imprisonment. I take out the bark-covered notebook and painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, 2 minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I have wrapped around myself like a blanket. Do you want to connect the planes? That's quite dangerous of you. The elf is silent for a moment. When he talks, there is disdain in his voice. Dangerous, difficult, almost impossible. But tell me, is the risk with this Thalassian Empire perishing before my eyes? Does Gul'dan, the Cyclops kingdom, deserve death? What about the Aboleth Empire? The storyteller moves his lips silently. Another plane will pay for saving Golarion. There will be wars, and then a new world will come. But we will survive. We will defeat Earthfall, and history will not condemn to the victors. A bark-covered notebook, the one your mentor gave you? The storyteller lowers his head for a moment, and later jerks it back up. Yes. Blinded by my pride, I tore it into pieces when I thought I would not follow my kinsfolk. I am still not going to run, but the knowledge written in the notebook by my former mentor might serve my purpose. The elves managed to open a portal to Sovrian, and keep it open until all of our people escaped from Golarion. Their cowardice deserves disdain, but their knowledge is unquestionable. I returned to Keonan and gathered the pieces of my torn notebook. Now it is my sworn aim at the heart of the Earthfall. By combining the wisdom of elves and the cunning of Baphomet, I will save the world. I copied the strange symbols into the notebook. I haven't the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. What was the future Demon Lord thinking when he wrote them, while he was imprisoned in a cell with no way out? Was he still in his right mind? I will need help to understand these notes. Otherwise, decrypting them might take more time than Pharasma has given me. One of the Minotaurs behind me killed the other, tore his heart out and devoured it. His blood-stained nose sniffs the air sharply. His bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. He senses a stranger, but he doesn't scare me. I am certain one of my powers and the spells hiding me. I've done my work and can now leave this place. And still I linger. What is this strange presence I felt behind me? Like someone watching me, despite all the protective spells. Who are you? I ask carefully, not hoping for an answer. Darkness. A coy female voice whispers into my ear. Against my will, I shudder. The storyteller stops talking for a long while. The vision ended at the most interesting moment, didn't it? He says bitterly at last. Please find the rest of the pages from this bark-covered book. I must know what happened next. Alright, so basically you can go over the lore again. I'm just going to quickly speed through it. Here's some more pages, storyteller. There we go. Let's see what the items have. Alright, seems like we got some nice items. Okay, we can either restore the ring relic or broken gauntlet relic. Give me a second to check what I can get from these, and I will let you know. Okay, let's see. Ring. Okay, so the Ring of Reckless Courage, and we have the Gauntlet. The old Gauntlet, which is... Is it a Star Commander Gloves? Let's see. I'm not sure. Hold on. Well, first let's deal with the Trendalev's Claw. Tell me of Trendalev's story to the end. The storyteller hangs his head, looking sickly and tired. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I've been here? I've lost count. My friends brought me here. They said goodbye to me, like always, but they looked at me like it was the last time they'd see me. Cowards. Insidious spawn. They were glad I was going to die, but I'll show them. Terendalev will live. A new Terendalev, whose eyes are finally open. I hear the rustling of wings, and I emerge from the cave where I imprisoned myself. Who is it? A friend? An enemy? Sunbeams refract off his scales as he hovers before me, surrounded in a glowing halo. The gold dragon, House Liliax. A part of me wants to fly at him and make a circle of honor around him, as any good student should. But the part of me that turned my scales black is ready to seize his gleaming throat. How dare he fly here, flaunting his purity and innocence? He wants to humiliate me, drag me through the mud. But I will show him. No, what am I thinking? My mentor has come all this way to save me, I know. He would never abandon me. Someone called him to my aid. Moving heavily, I take flight to greet him, but my body, controlled by the foulness, straightens like an arrow. His vulnerable throat is so close. One strike and I'll destroy you, half-Theliax. Can you say anything about Trendelov's future? The storyteller frowns. It's so strange that you should ask. We all know what happened to Trendelov, but... Sometimes it seems I hear her voice in the visions. Her voice full of pain and despair. As if she is in darkness which she cannot escape. I cannot solve the mystery of this vision. But it worries me. What happens next? Did Haliceliac survive? I don't know, but I know the place where Trendelov was believed to have sought refuge for her tarnished soul. I saw Sakurian ruins, a wide-branching tree next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that she will shed some light on the fate of mentor and student. Something that can tell us how Trendelov's strength of spirit helped her to ultimately overcome the foulness within her. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we got the choice between a ring and gauntlet, I guess. Let's see. Give me a second while I check these shards, and I'll go from there. Alright. Rare items, let's see. Not the Ring of Ghostly Pathways. Let's sort by... Let's see. Okay, so Shard of the Night... Okay, so we got Shard of the Night Bracers. Let's see. Okay, so we got one shard of the Shard of Night Bracers. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're getting here. I know at least one of them is the Ring of Reckless Courage, which... Let's see. It doesn't show us in our inventory what these are, though. It's fine, though. I guess we just check the Ring of Reckless Courage for now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, so the Ring of Reckless Courage gives... Oh no, not... We're looking for the Wrath of the Righteous version. Oh, okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to be going with the Ring of Reckless Courage because it is a charisma boost. And it's going to boost our charisma way higher than it should already be. So this is just a buff for Skeletor, I think. We're going to give you the Ring Fragment. Restore the relic for me. Oh, it's a Ring of Summoning. Never mind. The storyteller sets the ring fragments and the bars of metal on his open palm. He clenches the fist, crumpling the metal like paper, and pours the essence from the vials over it. You feel terrible heat rising from the elf's hand, and when he opens his fingers you see a beautiful ring. A remarkable object this is. It was created by a Talton spellcaster, and is able to summon beings from other planes. As if the boundaries set by Pharasma do not exist for it. It's a powerful and dangerous item, but it was created by an honorable person. That is probably why it was not used at the crucial hour. There is silence, quiet sadness in the storyteller's voice. Alright, we've got ourselves a Ring of Summoning then. As for what the Ring of Summoning does, which I assume is going to be a good choice for us, it grants the ability to summon either Aximades or Soul Eaters, randomly selected, once per day, as if they were summoned by a Summon Monster 8 spell, with a cast level of 15, DC 22. All allies, including the wearer, within 30 feet, gain 2 to weapon damage rolls and 2 to saving throws against attacks made or effects created by chaotic creatures. Okay, Okay, so if we're dealing with chaotic creatures, we basically take 2 damage. No, we get 2 to damage and 2 to saving throws if we use this. This ring is basically an additional summon, so honestly, I think this is actually going to go to Evelyn here. Yeah, so we'll take that off here. We're going to give Evelyn this ring. And honestly, I think we take off the Brazen Whip here. And the Book of Dreams, I think. Yeah, let's take off the Brazen Whip and Book of Dreams. And we're going to give these, specifically, over to Evelyn. Yep, price in descending order. Okay. Book of Dreams will give more summons. Let's see. I think we keep the Pipe Fox, but we take off the Tiger. There we go. We'll give Evelyn the Brazen Whip. And Skeletor shall take the Cat because Perception OP. Or do we give it to somebody else? Let's see. If I recall correctly, the Cat gives a significant buff. Yeah, it's +2 morale on Perception and Lore Nature. Evelyn already has the Pipe Fox, so we're going to keep that there. Honestly, I think we give it to Merman. Yeah, he's going to be using well, no. Let's give it to Triclops. It's just another bonus he can add to his current bonuses, which is pretty nice. And apparently, Merman is ready for a level, so I guess we'll do that while we're here. I guess we stick to Crusader. I haven't really thought about making him any stronger than he already is. I really should decide whether I'm going to go with a specific build for him, though. Because I can change him up. There is nothing stopping me from doing that. I could make him a Hell Knight, or a Hell Knight Signifier. Let's see, Hell Knight Signifiers get... What does a Hell Knight Signifier do? Let's see. There's Arcane Armor Expertise, not that we use it. Lore Master would give us a bunch of resources to work with, as well as spell secrets. Mystic Theurge, no. Honestly, I'd go for Stalwart Defender. Because he's a very AC... Okay, that's a really odd one. That's a really odd bug. Okay, something to keep in mind, Pathfinder devs. It seems like some of the game is bugging. It's all good though, all good. Defensive powers, yeah. AC bonus, dodge bonus, okay. DR as well. I do believe the Stalwart Defender gets like a very specific... Yeah, it gets a defensive stance, which gives a bonus to... It's basically the near equivalent of a rage effect. Which is okay, but not the greatest. I guess for now we'll stick with Crusader. I haven't really got anything in particular planned for Merman, so when we do reach that point, I'm probably going to change up his statistics at some point. Well, anyways, we'll increase the UMD for now, and let's see, what do we got here? Grown Good Smash, Shatter Defenses, Outflank. This focus is still Trident, naturally. So we're going to have to change that at some point, or get something improved, I'm guessing. We could just improve AC. We certainly could do that. Armor focus. We could get armor focus that will open into nothing, but we do get AC for it. Ironhide increases natural armor by 1. The lunge increases reach. Shield wall would increase our AC by 2. If next to an ally. Assuming it was a heavy shield, that is. But no. I think our best bet is honestly Ironhide next to any other armor buff. So there is that. We could also go with armor focus, which is just a good staple to have. I'm not sure. How about shields? Let's see. I've already got shield focus, so that's good. We could get greater shield focus, but we'd need fighter levels for that. The same goes for, well, we need shield bash and 2-weapon fighting if we wanted bash and finish. So maybe not for the best. Let's see, shield bash. We could try for a shield bash build. Although we could only make this work if we have a large shield, not tower shield. Shielded caster. Nah. Shield wall, no. I think we're just better off with I think we're better off with the armor focus. Okay, Adori Dueling Mastery. Greater shield focus, no. Sunder armor, no. Yeah, let's go with Ironhide. It's basically an armor focus. It'll increase his AC by 1 step, so every little bit counts. So we'll just go from there. Alright, but the Ring of Summoning has found its place. We will save here. Took us a bit to get those sorted, but that's perfectly fine by me. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Start with the exotic weapon provider, I guess. Alright, price in descending order as expected. Let's see. Sell all this mundane stuff here. Okay, we can... Can Skeletor equip this? No, we cannot. That's fine, though. We will bulk sell just so we're getting all the gold we can. Great swords, cold iron longsword, hand axe can go. Shock longswords are going to be pricey, as is the short swords here. We'll sell all of them, though. Spear +3 we don't need. Blitz cuts. Shock short sword bypasses any type of damage reduction. That is really nice. Nature's Chokeholder. Let's keep these for now. I'm not sure whether they're going to be useful or not, but we'll see. Light shield can go, heavy shield, chain shirt, full plates, breastplate, and banded mail can go. Let's see. We'll keep the engraved lucky bracers. We'll sell the... No, we'll keep the plume hat, just in case. Bell Giant Shrink can go, Ring of Protection, as is the Belt of Incredible Dexterity, maybe? We're definitely selling the Bracers of the Heavy Hand. And keeping Abrupt Onslaught is the way to go. Done. Okay, 100k. Nice.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Is there anything for Wilser? Price in descending order. We're looking for weapons. There is no weapon that interests me here. Okay, never mind.
No, backwards. Backwards!
Alright, is there anything here from Tasai? Show me your wares, Tasai. We can easily get the Abyss Walkers if we wish, or the Eternal Guard Helm, but we don't need those. Yeah, we are lacking in summons at this point. We'll have to get some more undead at this rate. But we're going to definitely grab the Diamond Dust, though, I think. I guess we can grab the first aid kits. You never know when they're going to be useful, so we'll grab those. Never hurts to have and cure a status ailment or effect with a heal check. The power of removing blindness is impressive. Alright. Now we have two choices. I can go to the Ivory Sanctum, or I can go somewhere else. Because there is many options available to us that we can use. Alright, Erison. Show me what you've got. Price in descending order. Ring of Pyromania, no. Burned Ashwood, no. Ah, here we go. Half of the pair. We're going to grab that immediately. Ring of the Red Salamander. It will get me Fireball, Controlled Fireball, Fire Snake, Hellfire. You know what? Let's grab it. I have a feeling that I'm going to be using this a lot, so why not? We'll grab those. Let's see, what else we got? Do we need the Ring of Pyromania here? Not really. Yeah, we'll leave the Ring of Pyromania for now. Rather, I should be focused on getting a... I need to remove blindness, so... Price in descending order for now. Remove sickness is not necessary. Okay, we can get Scrolls of Blindness, which is not going to help us. We can get Scrolls of Blur. We'll grab all those. We'll grab all the Cat's Grace here. We're going to grab Eagle's Splendor, I suppose. There we go. Do we need Fox's Cunning? You never know. We'll grab that. We'll grab Bull Strength, I suppose, as well. Owl's Wisdom is never hurt. Alright, we need to remove blindness, so let's see. We've got remove paralysis, we got restorations here. There we go, we'll get 30 restorations. Of lesser variety, I should say. Now we need remove blindness. We've got Scrolls of Delayed Poison Communal that we could theoretically use if we wanted. We don't need to, though. Protection from Arrows Communal. I'll grab those just in case. Here we go, remove blindness. Alright, we'll grab 20 of those. Alright, well, I guess we're going with 20 remove blindness. We've already got enough remove disease, I think, so we'll be fine there. There we go. It's a bit of an expensive buy, but it was necessary for the upgrades of our abilities. Now, I can either go with Flow of Water or go with Red Salamander. I'm going to go with Red Salamander because that just increases our spells. At least spell variety, I should say. There is the other ring that I was thinking about. Oh, no, wait, I've already got the Bracers of the Stormlords resolved, so... Yeah, no, Skeletor is going to have a lot more spells to work with because of this ring. But yeah, Let's see. Belt of Incredible Dexterity +4. Is there anybody we can give this to? I don't know. Let's see. Evelyn, do you need anything? We could either give you... I guess we could give you more Dexterity so you hit better. There we go. Dexterity and Constitution. Trapjaw's fine with Strength. Triclops fine with the Perfection. Alright, Beastman's fine with Strength. Merman, you're fine with Con. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's start removing the blindness. Okay, it should be a 3rd level effect here. Here we go. We'll use it on Skeletor to get rid of blindness. Okay, let's see. I guess everybody is inflicted by this, so we'll use that. Yep. Alright, are you blinded? You are actually not blinded. Okay. How about you? Beastman, you are blinded, so we'll use that. There we go. Alright, Merman, you are. There we go. That'll cure most of the blindness. The only thing, or only one who needs it is Panther, so we'll just use that there. There we go. Done. Now we're not blind anymore. Now we can see. Now I got a choice. I can either go to... I can either go to the Ivory Sanctum first and foremost, or we can just hold up, and we can go deal with the side objectives that we've been pushing back. Or at least that just cropped up, I should say. We're going to leave with our current party for now, and see what is available to us. Then we'll go from there. I think I want to go over to Wenadug's place and do that, but really depends on us. Okay, so we entered the Murky Grotto already. So that is something to explore, I suppose. Alright, let's see. Nameless Ruin, no. I think the most traversal heavy is going to be Canabras. Then we can go to Trendalev's Lair, there's the Heart of Mystery. There's a lot to cover, basically put. We are going to save here, and we're going to do some fights first on our armies. Okay, we're going to move over to here, save, and get ready for a bloodbath of sorts. Let us begin. Alright, they're going for the missile strat, naturally. Okay, we can go for the fireball here, but that's not going to help us. We could summon some elementals. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best result, but we'll do it anyways. Yeah, we get some air elementals here. We're going to start whittling down the archers here. Okay, we can start dealing with the... Let's go with the mounted archers here. There we go. Or mounted creatures there we go. They're going to start focusing on those guys quite easily. Alright, we're going to have the zombies focus on the Babao here. There we go. Skeletons are going to go for the kill on the mounted scouts. Or try to, anyways. Oh, they're going for the archers again. I think we can get away with healing the archers and basically drain his mana if we use this to our advantage. Alright. Let us whittle down the archers even further. There we go. 301. It seems like the summons were a good idea, though. Okay, zombies go in for the attack there. There we go. Even more. Okay, we can attack the Vivisector Swarm quite easily now. Yeah, let's deal with the Vivisector Swarm. They're the biggest issue right now. Okay, they're going after the archers again. There we go. Okay, if we go Scorching Ray, we can deal with the majority of archers, but we're going to go with the Dreknari here. There we go. We'll attack the Vivisector Swarm, get rid of them. It seems summoning the Elementals was actually the wise play here. They're making for a great distraction. Okay, target the archers, naturally. Okay, we're down to 7 elementals, and they're gone. The zombies go in, attack those guys. Let's see. Let us go for the Babaus here, I guess. Start with those guys. Okay, zombies are going to be next target. Okay, archers are going down. But a quick heal should resolve our issues. Then we just deal with the archers back there. There we go. Okay, they're really whittling us down now. Really, I should have used Scorching Ray on the archers. That's my mistake. But that's fine. We'll start with the cultists here. We'll focus on the cultists there. There we go. They're only hurting themselves by doing this. Okay, pain. You know what? This is the perfect time for a fireball. Oop. I should have used the bone arrow. That's my mistake. Okay, let's attack the Babao here. There we go. The zombies are... yeah, they're trying to take out the zombies to no avail. This is a simple solution of just Scorching Ray the archers in the back. And attack the Brimmerarks, and we win. And we get a fort out of it, so that's a plus. We get all of our units back, and I think we get a level up here, don't we? At least for our units, or our commander. A host of demons once guarded the honorific remains of the Tower of Yath, sculpted from demon flesh. The Crusaders stormed the ruins and ended the lives of all who dwelt within. The remains of the tower resemble the decomposing carcass of a giant beast, and the warriors of the Crusade are already setting up a war camp a few miles from the ruins to keep an eye on this heap of rotting meat. Alright, interesting. We are going to have our... we could either advance further here, or we back up. But I do suspect that we're going to be dealing with Vivisector Swarms if we go that route, so... let's actually go over to this route here, I guess. Alright, let's manage the lands of Yath Watch. And we do our usual build shenanigans, which is the inn and supply center, so 250. Okay, we don't have enough to actually do that, so we'll leave that alone for now. And just keep in mind that the Yath Watch is needed to be upgraded. Okay, with that then, what do we do? I guess it really comes down to a decision on what we want to do. I guess we go to Canabras here. Yeah, I'm very tempted to go to Canabras, but before that I should probably go to the Murky Grotto, if only to investigate. I might be able to find a shortcut here as well. Let's go over the path here. It's going to take 7 hours anyways, so might as well. We'll save and be ready for any troubles that come along. Let's evade. Yeah, we keep going to the Murky Grotto here. We do still have our buffs. Yeah, let's enter the Murky Grotto with our current buffs. It's 5 hours left until the buffs fade. But we should have everything prepared at that point. Alright, organize everybody. Close this. There we go.
Forwards!
Nice. Everybody's organized. Perfect. Okay, what's going on here? Alright, loot. Amulet of Natural Armor. There's a cave here, I do believe. Yep. Evelyn, why are you moving so slow? You are currently under the effects of the Brazen Whip. That would explain it.
Brave for adventure.
Alright, let's turn off the Brazen Whip effects for now. And get moving. We have already cleared this place out, technically, so we shouldn't need to worry too heavily about what's going on here. But it is something to keep in mind. Okay, we're gonna turn on the claws. Okay, activate that. Activate this. There we go. Activate this. Alright, let's go.
I'm losing my temper.
I guess we technically already cleared this area, but it never hurts to check. Alright, let's save here. Hope it's not going to ruin our endeavors here. What's going on here?
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Okay, helmsman.
Step closer, treasure. Young, strong, and brave, just who I need. Tell me, how would you like to get your hands on incredible riches?
Who are you?
Call me the helmsman.
What kind of riches are you talking about?
Oh, the greatest treasure in the Midnight Isles. I know the way. I have a ship, but I am too old and frail to claim the treasure on my own.
Where is your expedition headed?
Straight into the abyss. Don't worry. I have no stake in this foolish invasion, this farcical war. The veil between the planes is thin in this place. That is why I came here in search of brave souls. Our voyage will take us to neutral waters, to the Midnight Isles, which lie in the ocean of Ishiar.
Deal. With a satisfied nod, the old man beckons you aboard the ship. Yep, I wasn't expecting this, but I guess we're going for the Midnight Isles DLC. Alright, well, bugger it. I guess we're gonna go for this. Hello, Navigator.
Hi there. You're with the new crew, right?
The elf with weathered features gives you a friendly smile. She's holding a thick, tattered notebook.
I'm Elissa, the navigator. Wherever we may be sailing, I'll help you get there.
What's your job on the ship?
Unseen winds blow over Ishiar, and undertows lurk beneath the surface. No one knows them all, but I wouldn't be bragging if I said... Alright, I'll brag a little. This here notebook contains the names and directions of at least a quarter of them.
Isilla proudly passed the cover of her thick notebook.
Usually I charge a tidy sum for my work, but you are a lot in a luck. This ship goes out to places so fascinating that I come back with new notes every time. So me and the helmsman, we have a deal going. My services in exchange for the opportunity to conduct my research without having to go ashore.
Tell me about the winds and undertows.
Every voyage is favored by an unseen wind of fate. I've seen many winds in my time. Some brought fortune, some hardships, and some unimaginable oddities. But I've never seen a wind like this one that favors you.
She freezes, as if listening to something imperceptible to mortal ears, then licks her fingers, holds it up in the air, and nods in satisfaction.
Just as I thought. There are those who would obediently go wherever fate takes them, but not you. You yourself drive the wind of your fate, and it only grows stronger. It's not even a wind anymore, more like a hurricane. The waves you leave in your wake will be crashing against Golarion and other planes of existence for many years to come. For some people, this journey would be their life's shining moment, but for you, it seems to be more than a brief leisurely cruise. Now, undertows are a whole different story. They're treacherous and fickle, and you'll feel their influence both on deck and on shore. Whenever you land on an island, make sure to check which current has brought you there, or you might never return.
Will you help us fight?
Oh, of course not. I'm a navigator, not a cutthroat, but I will help you get this bucket to where fights and treasures await you. Let me stress that they await you, not me.
Alright. Interesting. Interesting. And there appears to be a camp here, so we can rest if we so desire. But otherwise, it appears that guard golems adorn this place, for the most part. There was one other person, but... it's not too big a deal. Alright, well... I wasn't expecting this, but I might have to change the title. I will be thinking about that, Barlow, but I'm probably going to say no. But we'll see. Alright, let's begin our voyage. We have a long trek to go. It's a straight and narrow, but... hey, we're going to stick with our group, and we'll go from there. Let us see what the Isles have to offer us in regards to loot. So, for those of you unfamiliar with this whole Midnight Isles thing, it is basically a dungeon crawl through and through. It will basically go through things, and you basically go through a set amount of dungeons that are randomly generated, and they'll give you tons of loot for your troubles.
This is my path.
In some instances, it's a good thing. In others, it's a bad thing. It really depends how you've been setting up your fight style. But buffs are... it's a really unscaled method here. Okay, how do I... let's load, actually. Hold on. Maybe I can reorganize just a little bit. I want our tank in the forward position, after all. But yeah, the Treasure Isles, I'm not sure if this is a preset, you know, dungeon. But I do know that most of the dungeon is very randomly generated.
I'm losing my temper.
Okay, we're going to swap to a bear. We'll have... yeah, we're moving there.
I need to concentrate.
Wherever my legs carry
There we
me.
go. Okay, this will have to do. Okay, Beastman. Transform into a bear. Alright, Triclops. Let's try and get you equipped with some ability to turn into another Drake. I guess we'll give you the Green Dragon transformation this time. There we go. That'll do. Let's begin.
Practice my combat abilities.
But yeah, no, it's a pre-gen dungeon that's basically gonna ruin your day if you're not careful. Yeah, no, it's very dangerous. Oh god. Yeah, no, this is seriously a dangerous area. Thankfully, we're strong enough to handle it, though, so that's good. Oh, Phantasmal Web, great. Okay. Well, I kind of half expected this situation, to be honest, so, yeah. Alright, let's disable that. Go into here. What do we got? We've got absolutely jack. Okay. Grab those. Organize our group here. Got another item here that we can grab.
This way. Never stop learning.
Seriously, we can't grab that?
Adventure.
Oh well. Okay, let's go get some heals in before we go any further. But yeah, no, this dungeon's these dungeons are really hard. I feel like the entire game is very unbalanced when it comes to this dungeon, so expect to die a lot, I'd say. Expect the worst of the worst as you're coming through this dungeon, because it's not going to be fun. Especially if you're unprepared. Okay. Alright. Ah, force bomb. Lovely.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Seriously? Jeez, these guys are really wailing in. There we go. We don't want to do that. We want to... Yeah, we want to do the ray. Okay, yeah, no, that's a lot of damage. Jeez. We are getting enchanted goods, though. And it appears loot is going well. Okay. Loot here. Ingredients. Yeah, it's basically a dungeon delve, though, for the most part, when dealing with the Midnight Isles. A dangerous delve, but a delve nonetheless. It is usually best to have as much healing as you can here, but it really depends on you.
Trail, I see blood. Blood!
Okay. Alright, Evelyn.
Burn, slice, behead.
Let the attack commence.
Alright, we're gonna go for the raise here.
I wonder what
Oh god, okay. Don't kill. Oh god, oh god, okay. That is painful. Jeez. Yeah, that's not fun. Good gravy.
This way.
Alright, let's use this. Alright, no, let's go to here, let's equip this, there we go.
I stand ready.
Here you go, use this.
All this way.
Swap to a bear here, there we go.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay. Let's save here. And I guess we go. But yeah, no, this dungeon is very aggressive, so expect a lot of death.
Blood!
Alright. Honestly, I'm half tempted to beef up Merman with some dex buffs. It wouldn't be a bad idea, considering we'll boost his AC up by 2, wouldn't it? Okay. There we go. Wailing on them, there we go. Done. Grab that. Grab these. Oh, one sec. Okay. Alright, we disable the trap, like so. Okay, can we get the body of this one? Yes, we can. Thankfully. Okay, let's back up a bit. And we reorganize. There we go.
Trail me.
Seriously, there's really very little room here. Okay.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun. What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay, how much HP do these guys have, actually? Let me see. 136. Okay. I think I go for the Eyes of the Bodok, but I'm not 100% certain. Chain Lightning is also an option. They have fire and cold resistance. Nothing to electricity, though, which is interesting. Okay. First, let's heal our compatriots here. And then we're going to buff up some, with some abilities, I do believe. Yeah, we want to boost up Merman's AC by increasing his dex. And because we got the Carapace, we can actually increase his AC by 2. So that's a good one. We'll use Cat's Grace, or try to anyways, which is to no avail. Any negatives I should be worried about? Ability damage, I guess we'll use this. There we go. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Alright, well, let's boost up stats, I guess. Alright, Skeletor, we're going to want Bear Endurance Mass. We are going to use that on everybody. Alright, everybody gets Bear's Endurance now for 11 minutes, which is pretty good. We're going to give Merman the scrolls to increase AC. So, yeah, Cat's Grace.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Alright, increases AC. Alright, anybody else we need to increase? Wild Shape Bear for Beastman, we can increase his dexterity by 4.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Yeah, we need, like, mass dex, I think. We'll increase Skeletor's dex, I believe, because he does have a boost to dex. Yep, there we go. Okay, Merman, try again. There we go. Activate Lucky Dice. What do we get? Alright, Lucky Dice has given us a bonus to attack damage or AC. Hold on. We've got... let's see. Okay, we got a bonus to AC this time, which is the strongest effect. Nice. We are going to heal up. And I don't think I need to say this, but saves are paramount to your victory here. So if you can, use as many saves as you possibly can. Okay, it seems like their reflex is their strongest save, but we are going to be using a Chain Lightning spell. DC 23. Yeah, 23.
The road calls me.
Hold on.
Take the bait.
2 minutes, okay. Now, if I were to use... where is it? I want to use Eagle Splendor here because we don't have a Charisma buff currently. Here we go. We use that. Our Charisma buff goes way higher to 29.
At first I said, no, I can't. Too dangerous. Oh, then I insisted.
That'll increase the DC to 25, so there's a 50% chance it's going to work.
it's so hard
But
to
then
decide
again,
whether to have
we're definitely
breakfast
going to
or not.
bypass the spell resistance, I think, as a result. Cone of Cold is also an option. And we do have cold spells that just bypass completely, so... let's keep that there. Elemental Bloodline Water. Okay, we're going to want to Cone of Cold this, I think, because we're going to bypass their cold resistance anyways, so... Alright.
Quick, quick!
Evelyn,
Miss all the fun.
we can do this as well, so might as well, right? Let's see how effective it is. There we go. Oh! Interesting, you're over there. Okay, Triclops, go there. Skeletor, back up. Over to here.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Is this guy immune to sleep, I would assume?
Spell.
Yeah, I would assume they're immune to sleep. Let's see. No, they are not immune to sleep. But they do have a high will. And that's a 45% chance to beat it. We can just put these alchemists to sleep, though. So that is an option. There we go. Make that one sleep. Attack them. There we go. Turn this off. There we go. And they go nuts over that, and we get the kills quite easily. Nice. Let's loot it up.
This way!
Okay, we organize up. Alright, save here, because it's going to be vital for us. Let's go for the healing as we usually do. I do believe we have scrolls of healing as well, so that is an option if we so desire. Okay, before we go in, we are going to need to... I guess we could stealth if we really wanted to, but there's no need.
Your wits about you.
Alright, yep, they go in. Let's see, how are these archers doing, stat-wise? Okay, they have a lot of attacks and damage, but we can't easily put them to sleep, so we're going to do that instead. Okay, if we have Beastman go over to here. Alright, we're going to turn off AI for Beastman temporarily here, as we just let him be a distraction. Okay, Minotaur Axe Thrower, Will 10. Probably the more dangerous of the group, but it's much... Actually, 16 versus 18, yeah. No, Evelyn's gonna get much more value dealing with the archers here. Okay, that's a will save. Oh god, the bear is getting harassed now. Pain. There we go. Okay, we want, yeah, Beastman's gonna rush back. Or I could just reload and get the luck better. Yeah, let's reload. Let's be a bit more practical about this. Alright, they do have a +8 to saves. I will say that. So, comparatively, the DC to 24, it sucks, but that's just how it goes. We can increase it to a higher value if we get a scroll active, but there's no real need to do that, so... Alright, we want to keep Merman here, so we're going to turn off his AI. Here. We'll let him be the distraction for them. Alright, Evelyn, we want you to go on sleep duty here. Alright. we go. Sleep. Alright, now for you. Alright, how are these guys doing? Oh god, their attacks are way worse. Well, at least he's distracted the majority of the units, and Bismuth is taking the brunt here, so... Alright, Skeletor, we want you to focus on these Demodad Marauders. What are they weak to? They're weak to Fortitude. Perfect. In that case... You know what? Maybe I actually influenced the Marauders here, don't I? We do have the spells to make that happen, don't we? Yeah, let's repurpose the Marauders here. We could certainly do with some strong units, after all. There we go. We've got a Marauder now, under our command. We now turn on the AI for you. Okay. Okay, the trap's there, and it can be disabled by going around. Yeah, no. Okay, we disarmed this. There we go. Okay, trap has been disabled. Perfect.
All I see is blood. Burn. Slice. Behead.
Okay. Alright, before we go any further, let's coup de grace, I suppose. There we go. Well, that works. Alright, apparently they succeeded to save for the coup de grace, but that still isn't going to stop us from killing all of them, so there we go. But yeah, no, we got a Demodad on our side now. What's this? Ooh, a magical rapier. A +1 keen rapier, specifically. There's more loot here. Just various assortments here and there. Nothing too crazy. Alright, let's go into here, but before that, let's heal. Alright, we use this. Alright, 24. Alright, that'll have to do. We'll save here because we did manage to do quite well there. Open this puppy up. Alright, what's here? Just a chest with cold iron ammunition and a mithril chain shirt. +2. It's pretty alright. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too amazing. Alright, off we go, I guess. More tight corridors to deal with. Alright, oh. This is a mess of an area.
Can escape my prying gaze. I see blood. Blood!
Yeah, let's back up a bit. There we go. Now we should be good. Aha! Dream Slayer's there. Oh, the Succubus is going to be an interesting situation. Okay. Back up. We want Triclops to go in and disarm the trap. Okay, trap has been disabled. Now we can deal with the cultist conjurer. And there we go. Confusion is the issue, though, it seems. Oh god. We'll move everybody out of the way for now. Alright.
Does anyone require...
Everybody seems good to go now, though. Good. Not a fan of the confusion effect, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Alright, what we got here? We've got some conjurer stuff. Alright, cool. Guess we go here. HP is looking actually quite fine, so we'll save here and keep going, I suppose. I'm half tempted to just dedicate another time to this, but we'll at least complete this first floor. Why not? Alright, light crossbow. What else we got here? Oh, assassins. Hello. Okay, Dimmadad's coming in. There you go. Hold on. What's your stats? Okay, Conjurer's there. Okay, we are gonna go for the sleep here then. There we go. Sleep. Alright, that's sleep, and we will sleep the Conjurer here. Minimize his chances of summoning. There we go. Unable to resist once things just go awry. At least we're getting a ton of enchanted stuff, though. I'd say that much, at least.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, but yeah, no, the dangers aren't that bad, and we're getting levels out of it, so... I'd say it's a merit for coming here. It is pure combat, though. I will say that.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Okay. We do have Trapjaw level up, though. And he is now level 13 Rowdy Rogue, which makes him a very strong sneak attacker, I would imagine. Yeah, no, he boosted up his sneak attack dice again. That's really nice. What was it that he gets, specifically? I know he increases his sneak attack significantly more than the normal person. Let's see. Here we go. Adds 2d6 additional damage per sneak attack dice to the damage of his own Vital Strike. This is precision damage. 2d6 additional damage per sneak attack dice. Okay, so instead of it being 1d6, it's actually a 3d6. So now that it's become a 7d6, it has become a 21d6 if we use Vital Strike on top of it. That's impressive and scary. Yeah, no, I've come to realize that the Rowdy Rogue is probably the strongest class you're ever going to get. At least for ammunition's sake, I should say. For burst damage, definitely going to be the... There is better options. But I digress. Let's see, what do we do? Naturally, we want to focus on getting as much damage as possible out. Let's see. I would use Sunder Armor, but I don't think that's going to be useful to us. Well, it will, but it really depends on the circumstances. As for what we're going to be using, well, we only do 1 strike hits, so... I guess Critical Focus might be a good go for it. Let's see, we've already got improved critical for glaives. I guess we go Critical Focus Glaive. So that way we can get the special types of critical benefits. I imagine that would be the best course of action. So yeah, let's go Critical Focus here. We're gonna hit hard with our criticals at the very least. I'll say that much. Okay.
Trail me.
Okay, once we're organized, we will save. There we go. Alright, let's see what's on this door. It's a nice wide open.
There's something unusual.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay. We are going to have you stealth. Try and break the trap here real quick. Alright. Easy enough.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Okay, Skeletor, we're going to have you do a hungry pit spell? Do we do a hungry pit spell, or hold on? Solfan the Jailer's Scourge. Cambion Cleric, Minotaur Axe Thrower. I don't think we can bring the Minotaurs with us, is the problem, so... I guess sleep is the best course of action here. I'm not too worried about the Jailer here, but we're gonna just make him sleep anyways. Might as well. Never know. Okay, Slumber. We will put the Minotaur here to sleep, I guess. No, let's do the Cleric, because they are casting some significantly dangerous spells. Or do we do... Their Reflex is the poorest stat they have, so... Well, let's see. It's DC 16, this is DC 24, so 40% chance to work. Versus a 26 against that. Yeah, let's go for the freeze. There we go. Now you can't do a dang thing. Perfect. Nice. Grab everything we can here. Nice. And we're good to go, I think. Yeah, we gathered everything. We're good to go. Let's dip. All right.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Let's see. We can keep the yeah, we don't need the dragon, like I said. All right. I guess we can continue with our voyage. There's no harm in doing so, after all. What sort of treasure are we looking for, anyways?
Do you know what the Midnight Isles are made of? Corpses. A collection of dead demon lords slain by the queen of the succubus.
The helmsman breaks into a dry coughing fit.
The first and greatest among them was Neathers. He was rich beyond imagining. His treasures still lie scattered across the archipelago islands, and each one points the way to another of greater value. Like links in a chain, they will guide us to Neathers' most prized jewel. It is mine. Mine, you hear? Mine!
The sudden flash of emotion causes the helmsman to start coughing again.
I don't need the rest. Golds, gems, enchanted items. Anything you find will be yours. Just keep collecting the links of the chain for me. Help me claim the dead demon lord's treasure.
I see. So that's his aim. He's going after a very particular jewel, supposedly. Well, it's none of our business, I suppose. Alright, well. At any point in time, I guess we can leave. So, let's just continue our voyage, I suppose. I don't see any reason to stop so far. So, yeah. Let's keep going. We'll come back in full swing eventually, I'm sure. I do believe there are 3 instances where you can go on this voyage, so it's not that big a deal. Okay. Skeletons. Okay, that's quite easy to deal with.
I'll take the
We'll
bait.
just do a here. It's a solid 60 or round 60 damage, I should say. Yeah, there we go. Back up a bit. There we go. Guys, come on. Oh. Okay, let's deal with the Necromancer here, who has a horrible will, but very potent summoning. There we go. It appears Skeletor is getting really focused down. Are you kidding? Great. Man, I keep forgetting this DLC is like super hard. I haven't gone through it in the main game, I will say, so there is something there. But still, it doesn't change the fact that this is a dangerous DLC.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Okay, I guess we could do the Obsidian Flow if we so desire. No harm in it, I would imagine. But no, let's go for the Fireball. The Fireball's gonna be the most important thing here. So, pop that there.
Time to practice my combat ability.
There we go.
Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Okay, we want to go for the Slumber on the Necromancer here. Here we go.
All I see is blackness.
Okay, Skeletor, you're getting harassed again. Ow! Okay, fire. Pain. Okay, that's a lot. Jeez. At least Skeletor is going to be healing passively, so that's good. I don't have to worry too much because of the buff from the Commander's Banner, which seems to carry literally everywhere, so that's good. We'll take advantage of everything we can. Okay, there's loop there on the skeleton. Grab that, I suppose. There we go. Not a fan of the tight corridors, though, I must admit. But it's fine. We'll make do. Alright, let's save here. Gonna be quite the chore, but it needs to be done. Alright, Merman, go in. Take the lead. Okay, what do we got? We've got skeletons, but no ulterior targets. Okay. Simple enough. Alright. Skeletor, move in.
May I see your entrails, please?
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Okay. We're gonna go with Elemental Ray here. Yeah, we can't get sneak attack. Well, I guess we can actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we're getting a lot of sneak attacks in, I would imagine. But I digress. We're doing a lot of damage is the important bit here. So, that's the benefit.
Trail me.
Okay, we're gonna want to back up a bit. Organize properly, there we go. This room doesn't appear to have any secrets to it, so I guess we just continue on.
There's something unusual.
What's in wait?
Okay, let's back up a bit. We're going to go stealth mode with Triclops, see if he can't disable the trap before we run into this fight. Creep, creep, creep. Disable this. And they are none the wiser. As we just slowly creep back with Triclops. you can see that there is some merit to stealth, put simply. We're gonna save here. And somehow a dragon snuck into a room of baddies and just did well.
The words has passed. I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Okay, Evelyn, we want you to be on sleep duty. Hold on. This island is affected by magical undertow flowing beneath it. You can find elemental pillars on it. Creatures within a 30-foot range of a pillar gain fire resistance 5. Periodically, whirlpools with a radius of 10 feet appear in random spots on the island, dealing a d6 bludgeoning damage and a d6 cold damage to all creatures around them. Intriguing. Okay. Alright, the apprentice assassin can easily be slipped. But the bears have got it covered for the most part. I think we focus on the Demodads. Yeah, let's deal with the Cambion Bard here. There we go.
Is always an option.
Alright, Skeletor, I do believe you have some healing methods. You know, we never did do Blessing of Unlife, did we? That might actually be pretty good around here. Okay, down goes Merman, but that's fine. There we go. Alright, gather everybody up. Let's go with Skeletor's buff, I do believe, which is here. Blessing of Unlife. 10 minutes per cast level. Chosen ally gains undead immunities, negative. Okay. So it's a specific ally, but it does give them healing. Okay, we're gonna focus on the ones who go into melee the most, I guess. Okay, Beastman, and I guess... yeah, I guess we do Triclops here. And we'll do a Blessing of Unlife on him. There we go. There we go. And all we do now is we take our healing abilities and heal undead. And I do believe our other spells here, if I check around, has the ability to do the same exact thing. Let's see. Consume Undead. Yeah, if I use Consume Undead, it basically damages an undead creature and heals me, as if maximized. Oh, if it's an ally, the damage is maximized to 8 damage per cast level. Oh god. Okay. I should have some other methods. Power from Death. Here we go, Mastery of Flesh. Mastery of Flesh should heal Merman. Quite a lot. There we go. But yeah, Necromancy. Alright, we'll disable that trap here. Gather the rest of the loot around here. Okay, got some loot here. Okay. Off we go. Now, is there anything else around here that I need to worry about? Not really. Okay. We're slowly starting to use our undead abilities, though, which is going to be quite interesting. Oh, right. First, save, because naturally these rooms are just nasty when they want to be.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, traps there. An autumn golem. Oh god. Not a fun creature to face. Okay. Oh, that's... okay, that's an interesting sharpshooter. Okay.
I know mystic theology, arcane bombomancy, eldritch sciomancy, and many other clever words.
I think I'm gonna go stealth here. Yeah, let's try and get stealth on Triclops here. Try to avoid the sight from the Autumn Golem and this Skeletal Champion here. There we go. We'll get him to move back. Turn off stealth. And I guess what we can do here is... Well, let's see, what spells have we got? Bone Shield is a personal spell. Let's do False Grace, just so we have some temp HP. There we go. Bit of an aggressive move, but it's pretty good.
So it comes to this.
Alright, let's see. Skeletal champions are immune to sleep, so that's a thing. Okay. Let's deal with the Skeletal Champion guards with Triclops here. Yeah, Triclops will act as a tank to a degree, a secondary tank if you will. There you go. Alright, Merman is going to advance further because he is the current tank for us. There we go. We'll just basically let Merman take the brunt. There we go. Okay, naturally archery comes into play. Merman, we want you to move over here for now. There we go. Yeah, as long as we have Merman taking the brunt of these attacks, we're basically golden. Okay.
I crave for adventure.
Alright, that's not gonna work. Okay, how about this? Oh god, hold on. Alright, grab that there. There we go. That's one.
I'll just have to resort to
Turn off this. Let's move you. Grab the loot here. An Amulet of Agile Fists is pretty okay. Still not the best results. This should lead into a secret room, I do believe. Yeah. Anything with a symbol like this and looks obviously suspicious, consider it a secret room. +2 half-plate for our troubles, and a keen scimitar. Not bad. Okay, from here we slip into this room, I suppose, and see what's going on here. Okay, what we got?
Forwards.
Ah!
Backwards.
Tick Swarm. Save here. Okay, what's the Tick Swarm made of? Let's see. Okay, most abilities are not going to work on it. Sleep? Might work? I'm not 100% certain, though. Maybe sleep could work here. I guess we'll see.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Let's try it. If it works, I'm going to be surprised. Yeah, no, there's no way it would have worked. There we go. We'll just get our bear going in, Beastman, and have them harass them. There we go. Oh, there goes the transformation.
Smear them.
How do we do this? I think the easiest way is, well, first obviously we need to turn that on, but hold on. I think the easiest way, yeah, they got 67 HP, so honestly, easiest way is Fireball, so let's just do that. There we go. Took some damage, but in the long run, that's probably going to be better for us. How's Beastman looking for... Yeah, he's looking fine. Okay. Triclops is currently without a weapon, so I guess we just set up the claw situation for him.
Until one day the challenge overcomes.
Save. Alright. Okay, that's another trap. Okay, let's back up then. Okay,
I'll
Triclops.
make my own legend.
Stealth.
Time to practice my combat.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, no, let's not use that then. I guess we go for the stuns here. Okay, we want to go over to here. Move over. Disarm the trap here. Alright, we need to sleep these guys. Skeletor, you're getting way too close for your own good. Let's just activate this. There we go. That was easy. Nice. Okay, let's grab everything here. Grab the loot here. Cold Iron Master. Okay, we got a shield, we got a sword, got some more enchanted stuff. So we're getting a lot of treasure out of this, which is good. It's just a dangerous area, that's all. Worried we might not make it. Oh, it's this room. Okay. This room's a bit... You should be careful with this room, put simply. If I recall correctly, this is a bona fide trap of a room, I should say.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Yep. This has the Treasure Plunderer, which is, I believe... Okay, so he's not a monk. Okay. There's a very dangerous monk in this dungeon at some point. I'm not sure when, but...
Shall we move?
It's always caused me troubles. Do the rough terrain here. There we go. Obsidian flow comes in. Nice. Okay, Evelyn, let's see. Okay, we can either keep them up. We can definitely put this guy to sleep, though. So we'll do that. Alright. Skeletor's being a target, that's not good.
May I see your entrails, please? Strike with all your might.
Okay, Evelyn. Yeah, we want Evelyn to go back, I suppose. And yeah, we want to put sleep on the Necromancer here. There we go. There we go. Now he can't do a dang thing. And we can focus on our other queries here. Okay. Focus on you. Skeletor, you're being targeted, naturally. That's fine, though. Skeletor, back up here. Evelyn, back up here. We'll let them focus on Triclops, put simply. Yeah, they're not going to really get much hits in, are they? Okay, we take out the sharpshooter here. Take away the area here. Now we deal with this sleeping treasure hunter. Easy as pie. Nice. Grab everything here. Grab the loot here. And I do believe there is a bit more here. Yep, with this guy.
Trail me.
Oh, it's over here. Okay, never mind. Alright, anything on the sides? I don't think there is. Not for this area, anyways. But then again, I've not been through this area before, so... Yeah. I've been through this... I've been through the Midnight Isle DLC on the other method. And it's partly the reason why you see that I have a photo of the Doomslayer. Because I've been trying to do a bit of a challenge there to see if I could, overwhelm things on one end. But we'll leave the island with our spoils, collect everything, and dip. That'll be good for now. Quite the island, though. Quite the island. Do we think we can go further? I think we can, but I'm not 100% certain. Can we continue our voyage? Yes, we can. The question is, how far do we want to go? You know what? I think this is a good time to stop. Yes, it's an early time to stop, given the DLC, but I figure just going about this the way we have been is not the best course of action, rather. Besides, I kind of wanted to do the Ivory Sanctum today, or at the very least get there, so we're just going to dip for now. At the very least, we figured out what's going on, though. So, that's nice. Chaplain.
Come over here, Landwalker.
The fat, pale-skinned creature is squinting with visible displeasure, shielding its bulging eyes with its webbed hands.
It's so disgustingly bright, even in this cave. Why don't you come with us on a voyage? I can sell you everything you need for the journey. You do want to come back, don't you?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Is there anything interesting to tell at all? What do you want to know?
Who are you?
My name is known to the waves, but you can call me the Chaplain. I watch over that helmsman fellow and his ship, and over the brave ones who set out to conquer Ischia, or to become its food.
Tell me about Ischia.
Away from the world of mortals, at the very roots of creation, in the place where the abyssal darkness verges on the great nothingness, lies Ischia, the endless primeval ocean that spawned all and will someday consume all. The proud demons within their realms are not but flecks of foam on its surface.
Your cleric. Whose power do you serve?
I serve a power older than mortals and demons. The shadow in the depths, the originator of waters, salt and fresh. The one who awaits you, my child. You and anyone who dares go to sea. Perhaps not today, not tomorrow, but sooner or later your travels will bring you to him, at the very bottom of the abyss.
The shadow in the depths. The chaplain serves Dagon, the demon lord who rules over oceans and sea monsters. What do you sell?
Anything you could possibly need on your travels. Weapons, armors, potions, scrolls. Should you return from your voyage alive, don't forget to stop by. I often have new wares to sell.
Show me what regular equipment you have. Nothing too spectacular, so close out that. Show me your potions and scrolls. Yeah. Basically, he has a lot of stuff. Yeah, basically he has a bunch of stuff that you can just pawn off, so we'll just pawn everything here. Get a bunch of gold because we can. Keen Scimitar can go. Iron Prayer is... +1 Cold Iron Longsword used to attack a demon. It grants +2 enchantment bonus to the attack roll and deals an extra d10 slashing. Okay. So it counts as a +1 Cold Iron Longsword, but against demons it's a +3 Longsword with a d10 on top of the d8 that it's dealing. Intriguing, but not worth the time. Blitz Sword. If you're trying to bypass DR, this is the way to go. I personally don't need to because, well, I've already got ways to bypass it. Nature's Choker, as much as I like it, no. Do we need a looting swing? It is a Ghost Touch light mace. We're going to need it in the near future, so we'll keep that. The Scream of Pain is an exotic weapon, so no need for that. Okay, is there anything I want to keep here? Not really. Yeah, we'll sell everything here. It's more money for us. Okay, we'll deal that. Price in descending order. What do you got? Evercold. Whenever this +1 heavy crossbow makes its first attack during a round, it shoots 2 bolts at once. If both attacks hit, the target must make a fortitude save, or take an additional 2d6 points of cold damage, and become staggered. Intriguing, intriguing. Not to my liking, though. Oh. Here we go. A lockpicker's kit. That is actually really powerful, so we're going to grab one of those. That'll give us a +3 to trickery checks. And, yeah. I think that's it. Alright. We're going to get the lockpick kit here and swap them over. Actually, hold on. Trickery. 39 currently. Does this stack? Because if it does, oh god. So currently it's a 39. This has brought it up to a 41. Yeah, so Lockpicker's Kit is a specific bonus, so if we take that off... Yeah, we take that off. There we go. Alright, that is going to be it. Show potions and scrolls, I suppose. Price in ascending order to start with. We want as much healing as possible, after all. There we go. Cure light wounds. Vials is going to be nice. Okay, what else we got? We've got false life, scrolls of protection from arrows, restoration lesser. Let's grab some cure moderates, so that's going to be nice. And you know what? Maybe we can get some tier 9 transformations. Hold on. No, he sells only up to tier 5 scrolls. But we can go about and get some Raised Dead scrolls, I do believe. I have no idea when they're going to become handy, but we should get at least 6. So, better to be safe than sorry as we leave. Alright, but yeah, that's it. Interesting. So, yeah, we're going to have to come back to this area at some point in the future, because obviously that's going to get us a ton of loot, I would imagine. Good to note the area, though. Okay, no, we need to go differently. We need to go this way, I guess. Yep. Yep, there we go. This is the exit. Alright, let's dip for now. Alright, I think it's high time we either go... You know what, let's get ready for the, Yeah, let's get ready for the Ivory Sanctum. For now, let's go to Canabras, I guess. Gonna take us some time to travel there, but we should be able to teleport to... Yep, we'll teleport to Dresden first. And then we'll make the trek over to Canabras. It's gonna be a long-winded journey, but it needs to be done. And we can use this time, mid-travel, to deal with some of the demon armies around. Okay, this demon army is... it's okay. Should be able to fight it, though. Let's do it. Okay, we got a casting spell with summons. Okay, you're gonna throw. Okay. Ow. Okay. 51 to 136. We could deal with the champions quite easily, I think. Let's see, you're gonna travel, okay. We could do the bone arrow and get some potential kill here. Nah. I think what we need is the Scorching Ray on the Headhunters. Let's see. Yeah, so we target the first Headhunter here. There we go. Okay, get our zombies going. Okay, we're gonna suffer some serious losses here, I imagine. Pain. Thankfully, it's not that bad because the zombies are quite sturdy. Okay, we go for total defense here. We attack them with bows here. There we go. Okay, they're going for the zombies as predicted. Alright, we want the zombies to go Oh, we can't move them. Okay, we're gonna deal with the champions then, with a Scorching Ray. Finish them off with the zombies, there we go. Get them moving. Ow. Okay, we do Scorching Ray on the Osmosises, and we're good. Done. We lost a significant sum of troops, mainly into our skeleton roster, but we got everybody back. It's fine. I'm kinda used to losing skeletons. A gang of demons and their henchmen, ensconced in mud swamps, have been destroyed. For many years they have lured small crusader units here, and drowned them into treacherous stagnant waters. The soldiers fish out all the drowned they can in order to bury them. Upon the corpses they find some rather valuable trophies, namely the claws of the sacred beast. These gloves have claws that deal D8 slashing damage on unarmed attacks. If the enemy is of an evil alignment, they deal 2d6 instead. In addition, these claws give the wearer a +1 enhancement bonus on attacks and damage rolls. That is good for our... It's actually good for one of our characters, I would imagine. Okay. So we have a few choices. We got Good Hope, we've got Bull Strength, Bear's Endurance, or Breath of Life. Breath of Life, nice if we weren't using Undead. Bull Strength would increase the damage, or attack and damage for 3 rounds. That's pretty good for our armies. This gives us a boost to maximum HP, apparently. And Good Hope gives us a +2 to attack and damage, or attack and initiative for 3 rounds, which is pretty good. It also gives a bonus to combat morale. We don't need boost to combat morale, so it's really a choice between HP or strength. Let's see. +1 to power, +1 plus power divided by 20. We've currently got a power of 49 plus 3, so that is a 52. So currently Bull Strength gives a +3 bonus, apparently. So +3 to attack and damage for 3 rounds. Or we get a +3 plus power divided by 8. Okay, so hold on. So we've got a choice between 9% HP, or maximum HP for 3 rounds, or we go with the Bull Strength, which gives us a +3 to attack and damage, versus a just straight +2 to attack and initiative for 3 rounds, and a bonus of 10 plus... Okay. So it's really a choice. I don't want to go with Good Hope. I don't think Good Hope's good enough. So I think we go for the tankiness, honestly, because our units are dying most of the time, so Bear's Endurance will mitigate some of that, I think. We'll save here. And move on our merry way. We're going to try and attack the demon army from behind here. It's got a size... Well, not a sizable unit, but enough of a unit that it should be concerned a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. Yeah. These guys are pretty self-explanatory. Just a fireball should be enough, I think. Yep. Yeah, let's just whittle them down. Let's see. We want to move back here. Okay, we're gonna hold off here. Yeah, we'll hold off here. There we go. We will shoot a Scorching Ray at these Demodads here. Get an arrow on those guys. Zombies go in. Skeletons go in. And they get the kill. Solid. Our army grows. A group of vicious Demodads was trailing through the wasteland, driving a crowd of horribly wounded slaves in front of them. They forced the poor prisoners to insult their gods and desecrate their symbols. Now their evil ceremony has been stopped. The priests are murmuring that a chapel must be built at the site of this righteous victory to glorify the Crusaders' feats. Energy points have increased by 4. And we've got another army to address. So let's save here and progress to this demon army here, which is a cluster of undead. Alright. Let's see. Plagued Mastodon, Plagued Wolves, Plagued Horses. The Plagued Horses are probably going to be the hardest to deal with. But we'll start with the biggest units here. And I'll go with the Fireball. Okay. We're going to have our zombies go here. We'll have our skeletons go over here. There we go. They're going to start making their way to deal with the undead, naturally. Okay, we are going to want to use a bone arrow here to deal as much damage to the plagued horses and plagued scyldons here. So we'll do that. We are going to whittle down the plagued horses' size, naturally. Let us focus on the scyldons. We'll focus on the mastodons there with our skeletons. Now, if we do a Scorching Ray on the Plagued Horses, that'll be enough. Focus on the Symboldons there. Zombies will focus on the Symboldons again. There we go. And Skeletons will go in from behind to deal with the horses. The horses are probably... yeah, they're not going to rush, thankfully. Good. We'll just do a Scorching Ray and finish them off. There we go. That was much easier than I was predicting. Alright, cool.
The pack of sickened rabid beasts spattered with unprecedented rage, driven on by a sinister old man, wearing the rags of a druid. The putrid smell emanating from his body sent the Crusaders into convulsions. In a Sterosian voice, he declared that all living things must die, for new life to rise from the ashes and perpetuate the eternal cycle. On the face of the crazed fool grew hideous toadstools. He was finally slain with a blade. With all due precautions, his creepy crooked druid staff was handed over to Commander. As a result, we get wicked dope.
Alright, from here, we can't move any further, but we can tally on back and investigate further areas. Crusader Army 1. This army is going. Okay, we can't do anything here, so we're just going to have our army just march there. There we go. Okay. Defense Squadron, we are going to have you return to Dresden, as is your prerogative. Resupply Squadron, you're fine. Let's see. What does the kingdom have? Enchanting the attractive impulse has been done. Alright. We can either go with consecrating it to Shaylin or Callistria. Let's see. With Callistria, it turns the damage into unholy and makes it maximized. Or we can go with Passion Sweet Poison and consecrate with Shaylin, which allows us to modify 6 spells that, in addition to their main effect, they target the... They affect the target with Dominate Person. We're going to consecrate with Attractive Impulse. Alright, decrees, let's see. We've got armies, let's see. Transform into soldiers into the warriors of the device. Ooh. The Numerian devices created by the Technomancer Hundredface is capable of transporting mortal crusaders into ultimate soldiers that can withstand any hardships and remain loyal, fearless, and fit for commander to their fullest potential. But to become invincible, they have to pay a terrible price. They must relinquish their freedom, their minds, and possibly even their souls. But in turn, we get a neural system, we get Numerian greatswords. It's a pretty decent upgrade. We can also get help from the noble houses, which is pretty decent. Refugee recruitment is also an option. Let's see. Logistics reform. Well, what have we got currently going on? Abnormal Giants is still going. Okay. Let's see. Development, no. Economy, no. Let's start with the help of the noble houses, and then we'll worry about transforming the soldiers, I think. Command, we don't need to hunt down mutiny, because as you can see, our morale's like skyrocketed to the moon. No events beyond that, so anything in the campaign that we need to worry about? Not really. Alright, let's close it up. Okay. We just need to continue on our trek over to Canobris then, I guess. Oh, there's someone on the road. Let's be ready. Intriguing. You know, I did forget something, actually, as I was trekking. I forgot to bring Wenadug, didn't I? You know what, before we worry about that, let's actually go back to the... What was it? I guess it was the autosave here. Yeah, let's go back to the autosave, I guess. We will be losing out on some content, but I apologize for that, but... I need to bring Wenadug with me, otherwise this entire venture is pointless. You know what? No. I'm not even gonna... You know what? Let's just deal with the encounter. Let's teleport back. And then we'll go deal with Wenadug's quest. Which... Or do we even want to? We could just go straight to the Ivory Sanctum. Bugger it. We'll focus on this first before we do anything else. Well, first and foremost, we should probably rest, obviously. So... Oh, great, we can't rest. Great. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, of all the scrolls the Indecadent gave us, you chose this one? Really? It didn't even occur to you that this was a problem? How are we going to face our mentor now? This is just a spell that, well, long story short, it will help us against the demons. We still want to be saved from the demons, don't we? The young man who stands staring at something squirming in the center of the meadow turns his gaze to you. Oh, seems like we got reinforcements. And its commander, no less. Who are you? The young man salutes you. We are Crusaders, Commander. The squires of Sir Alfred, Commander. He'll be here shortly once he finishes inspecting the positions. We are preparing for battle. What happened to you? We are escorting rescued prisoners to Canobris, after we heroically liberated them. The young man beams with pride. But there's an issue. Those from whom they were rescued now pursue us. So our leader and mentor, noble Sir Alfred, decided to take a defensive position and fight. And we tried getting ready for battle. The young man looks hesitantly at the squirming plants. What is that? This is a cluster of flexible, elongated, pulsing objects. These are the sprouts of plants whose behavior seem highly uncharacteristic for plants. You can call it a demon trap. Yes, it's definitely a demon trap. They only look like ropes that are wider than the base and narrow at the ends, and suddenly gain the ability to move. You're trying to say, like tentacles? We don't use words like this here. Like pollen? Yes, that's right. The plant that shoots are full of pollen. So where's your leader?
He is here, and hurrying to appear before you. The Azimuth standing before you screams of chivalry. His armor and gear have seen many battles, but they are carefully polished. Every belt is properly fitted, and every buckle sparkles. The Azamar gallantly greets you. My sincere greetings to the Knight Commander of the First Crusade, the hero of the battle for Canabras and the battle for Dresden. Meeting you is an indisputable honor for me. I am Sir Alfred, a loyal follower of the divine Iomade, a knight, a nobleman, and crusader. These young men are my squires, and we... The knight interrupts himself and turns his gaze to the sprout springing forth from the ground. His eyes go wide. What is this?
Sir, as we were about to depart the garrison, the decadent Arcanist gave us a scroll that creates a demon trap. We decided that now is the best time to use it. This is a very good trap. These wriggling serpent-like grabbers can furtherly hold a demon. Exactly. The rope-like moving sprouting pseudopods have the optimal shape to grab and immobilize a demon. Why don't you just call them tentacles?
The first squire grows pale. The second one clutches his chest and steps back. A martyred expression appears on Sir Alfred's face, and he seems to struggle for a moment. Then he says, I respect your opinion immensely, Commander, for it is born out of your wisdom and experience. And yet it does not seem to me that these divine-like magic devices deserve to be called that.
But still, what's your problem with tentacles?
The squire gives you an accusing look. The knight adjusts a strap on his armor with a nervous gesture. I am flattered by the interest of such a heroic leader in my humble self, but if you allow me, I would prefer not to answer the question about my issues with the limbs typical of octopuses and other sea creatures. They are connected to a harrowing and traumatic episode in my past. I prefer not to remember. I am positive that, compared to the scale of affairs and tasks the leader of the Crusaders must face every day, this issue is insignificant and hardly worth the mention.
Oh, be brave, Sir Alfred. Don't run from your fears. Say tentacles proudly and boldly, and let the shadows of your past recede.
A fire flares in the knight's eyes.
What heartfelt words! I am humbled and grateful that you took the time to address me in the dark corners of my soul, so to speak. I feel like your words have awakened something in my soul. Something worthy of pride. We have cleared up the question that troubled me. Now it's time to turn our attention to more pressing matters. Tell me, my squires, did you brief the commander and outline the gravity of our situation?
Yes or no? I don't remember. I think something was said about a very, very nasty demon.
The knight sighs. I beg your pardon, I asked you not to judge these young men harshly. They cannot be blamed for a lack of diligence. They are just young. They have not yet fully mastered the art of war, and have not yet realized the importance of discipline. In time, they will become the pride of the Crusader forces. I am certain of it. The squire smiles as he listens to the knight's words. The second squire proudly thrusts out his chest, as he discreetly tries to wipe a clump of mud off his armor. I'll brief you myself, Commander. A monster really is pursuing us, but it's not a demon. It is something even more heinous and unnatural. A demodand. The assessment of it is a very, very nasty creature. Is accurate. My squires and I raided its lair and liberated several prisoners this thing was going to drag into the abyss. But now the monster is coming after us. I estimate it will be here in half an hour. We plan to fight. Well, I'd be happy to help. That is wonderful, Commander. It'd be an honor to fight by your side. Please prepare yourself for a very, very nasty demodand. We'll soon be here. Okay. Oh. Hello. The creature that appears before you looks alien and disgusting. Even those accustomed to the abominations of the world wound. Very, very nasty is a fitting description. Its flesh seems to boil and melt, and long dark ropes constantly shift and stretch along its flesh. The Demodon stares at Seraphley.
A mortal with blood of heaven. I recognize your smell. It was you who dared break into my lair and steal my offering for my masters. For this you will become an offering yourself. You and everyone with you. Are you trying to threaten me with your puny weapon? It would barely scratch me, but I can crush you like a magnet.
You threatened the wrong person, beast. Be afraid, monster, for the final hour of your villainy in the land of Galarian has come. And don't try to threaten me with your might, you invincibly, or even those... The knightly cast a wary glance at Demodon's ever-shifting skin growths. Disgusting appendages. For the strength of a true knight is not by his shield, sword, or armor. A brave heart is my sword, and my faith in a righteous cause my shield. Yet even more importantly, the knight casts a glance at you, and then grins at the monster. The knight has the power of tentacles!
Alright.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Alright, I guess we're going in. I wouldn't say it's a very nasty one. It's not really that great. Let's see, how's the stats looking on this guy? It's not that great. Beastman, let's move you back. Let's swap you over. Triclops, you're going for the stuns, naturally. There we go. Alright, cool. Done. Quite easy.
Sir Alfred catches a breath, looking around the battlefield. I thank you for your help, Commander. And I thank you even more for persuading me to confront my fears. No more twisting, elongated vine-like things for me. Now when I see tentacles, I will boldly exclaim, these are tentacles. I like to kill monsters that threaten me. Especially one with tentacles. Cutting off the tentacles with which evil grasp our homes and hearts. We will make the world a better place. The knight solemnly pronounces. Before you move on to do great things that lay ahead of you, allow me to present you with a small gift. A humble knight, no matter how noble, could hardly possess something that would surprise you. But let this gift serve as a memento of our encounter.
And for our troubles, a +4 hand axe, I guess. Are these prisoners even in danger? Yeah. Seems like the mood is still... Yeah. The mood is still unsettled here, but that's fine. We are going to get the heck out of here, though. We need to swap over to Winnedug anyways, so... all the more reason to swap out and move on at that point. Okay, we need to go back to Dresden here. It's going to take us some time, but that's just how we have to do it. Okay. All our characters are exhausted at this point. Alright, we're going to enter. We're going to enter to the Citadel. It appears we got Battered Spirit and House of Death going for us. We'll address each as we go along, I suppose. Alright, first we're going to rest up, and then we'll continue on from there. That way everybody is given a chance to rest, and we can go on. Organize everybody, there we go. Okay, we could scribe a scroll. No, we can't. Okay. Okay, with this, let's see, who has scribe scroll? I guess the only person who has it is her. Okay. And we'll go secondary here. There we go. Alright, what scroll do we want to scribe? More displacement, I guess. There we go. Cheese crostada. And there we go. Nice.
You want to see my shadow again?
Okay, everybody's been brought back, and now we just need to get going. Okay, is there any kingdom stuff before we go? That is the question. I mean, I guess we'll see, won't we? Alright, we get the giants. And let's see. We can strengthen diplomatic connections. We can deal with the fate of the wicked dope. But otherwise, nothing too crazy is going on at the moment. Okay, hunting down mutiny. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that just yet, so that's good. At the very least, leadership and diplomacy are going well. We're going to definitely need to increase our military somehow, though. At the very least. I'll see if there's a way to increase military, but we're probably not going to get that at some point. Well, right, immediately, I should say.
Forwards? No,
Okay, well, I guess we... Let's see. Okay, Dragon's Fate, Dragon Hunt, okay. House of Death. We're building the House of Death, okay. Let's see, more than nothing. Middle game. Okay. There should be a quest in here, I think. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no, we've basically got most of the quest done. Alright, let's dip. Alright, Fortress Gates. We are going to remove one of our characters. I just need to debate on who. Everybody is so good. But I think we're going to have to get rid of Triclops here. Yeah, we'll get rid of Triclops. As much as I don't want to, it needs to be done. We'll move everybody to the back there. We'll get you here. And we'll level you up now. Okay, we are going for ranged attacks, I do believe, so clustered shots is going to be useful. Or we can go many shots. Advanced weapon training. Let's go with many shots. I do believe that's better. And mythic feats, let's see. Currently we have distracting shots, so that's nice. We are going to go with... weapon focus seems like the staple, but anything can go, really. What is her current negative in stats, race-wise? Okay, so she's suffering a -2 charisma because of mongrel stats. Okay, I'm fine with that. I guess flawless attacks are the best course of action, because she is a ranged user, so yeah. Let's reduce the amount of loss to hit. Okay, let's see. What else is there? There's Bigger They Are, Thundering Blows. Unrelenting Assault increases damage. Ranging Shots increases... Every time you miss an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, your aim improves, giving you a stacking +1 bonus. Each successful hit lessens this bonus by 1. Okay, so Ranging Shot is absolutely necessary here. And now, all we gotta do is get to... Canabras. It's going to be a 2-day travel, naturally, but that's fine. No, we need to move this way. Okay. Speed it up. There we go. Gonna move this way for the demon army here. Here we go. Let's continue. Oh, there's a demon army approaching. Hello. Alright, let's save here. Thankfully, I can see where this demon army is going to come from, so that's good. Alright, let's deal with this demon army. It appears that we got succubi. That's not going to be fun, but whatever.
Let's demolish the troops.
Okay, it's looking a bit slow here, that's fine. Oh, it appears that they've charmed. That's not good. Well, there's an easy way to solve this problem. And of course their armies are really demolishing into our units. Okay. This is going to whittle these guys down significantly with a fireball. Okay. Start with them. Move up. There we go. Ow. You know what? No. I'm not confident I can beat that fight, so let's back up. Yeah, we're not going to beat that. We need to hold off there. The charm and the high amounts of damage is just going to ruin our unit, so... Instead, we're going to have the advanced squadron move back and deal with the demon army here. Okay. As for units, we can recruit some more, so that's nice. We will recruit a ton of shield bearers, naturally. We'll move to this Crusader army here. Alright, 30, 13. We've got 11 here. Grab those. Conscripts are nice, but not necessary. Barbarians are fine, but eh. Hell Knights. We'll grab those. Can recruit them once more if we really want to. We get a free search, apparently. Okay, we can't get those Hell Knights, though. Inquisitors are nice. Convicts, eh. Not so. Alright, Defense Squadron. Head back. Alright, let's merge. We want to swap over... Okay, so we got some massive giants here. They are power 2 for now. We're going to put you there, you there. Archers can stay. Okay. I think we move the clerics out in favor of the giants. Okay, we can move them here. There we go. That should do. Alright, our defensive units are much bigger now. Alright. Let's continue on. Gonna take a long trip, but we should be good. Oh, there's 2 armies. Interesting. Pursue. Okay, this army is quite literally just a... Yeah, it's just a ranged battle at this point, so... Yeah, bugger it, fireball. There we go. Boom. There we go. That's an easy win. Nice, that's a win by our forces. Alright, Defensive Squadron is going to start making their way to the Gloomy Gorge, because that is where the next group is. Resupply Squadron, you keep as is. Okay, these archers are going to move over here. There we go. Clerics are going to merge, not with this group, but these archers here. There we go. Skeletons are going to make their way over to the main force here. There we go. And we continue on. We want to get there before we're exhausted, so that's good. Despite that, we continue on. We're going to save here. Alright. Alright, it's being besieged as expected. Okay, continue this Crusader army's advance. This army is going to continue their advance. Alright, Advance Squadron is going to make its way backwards. There we go. Defense Squadron will go here. We'll save just to be safe, and we will move quickly to counteract these guys.
Pursue. They will not escape.
Alright. We can either target a Vivisector Swarm or Draknari. We're going to target the Draknari here. There we go. No chance to do anything. Okay, if we do point-blank shots... Alright, let's see. Okay, we are going to target... Okay, the rock throw is not that creative, so never mind. We are going to move forward, I guess. Gonna use a shield buff. We're gonna attack the Vivisector Swarm here. Activate our shield buffer here. We're gonna burst down this Vivisector Swarm. There we go. And that's a victory, because summons do not count as a unit, per se. Alright. Well, that's the raid done. We can go into here and see what our... Oh, Dwarven Propriety.
Part of the fortress wall sustained damage in a demon attack on Dresden. A number of buried golems covered in dwarven ruins were discovered among the collapsed stones. Upon hearing this news, a member of the dwarven clan has contacted the commander and claimed that the golems belong to them. What should be done with the golems?
We can give them to the dwarves and get 40 material points. We can keep the golems inside the walls to get military experience. We can extract the golems and use them into battle, which would grant us warden golems, if we want to get some earth elementals in there. Or, we can force the dwarves to pay for having illegally stored the golems inside the walls. Which is a ransom for the from the Mountain Kings, which will get us some finance points if we really want it. We're going to keep the golems inside the walls, though. Having more military experience is just in general good.
The golems were buried in the wall to reinforce it magically. Once mages renewed their half-faced runes, they continued to preserve Dresden's peace.
Better to have golems working for us than just wasting away in some dwarven fortress when it's kind of needed for us. We're going to enter into here, and we're on our merry way to deal with the mongrel shenanigans. Okay, we're going to go to Neathers. It's going to take us 7 hours to get there, but that's fine. It's a long trek no matter what we do, so yeah. Almost there. Yeah, Market Square is still somehow preserved, but it's not still available there. Okay, before we go in, we are going to save. And we're going to want to get a rest in before we go. So we're going to do a quick rest. Let us arrange everybody. Okay, that's a horrible alchemy check. Oh god. Yeah, no, let's get Skeletor here. Well, actually, hold on, let's see. Yeah, so protective rituals we keep there. We've got a +8 with camouflage, apparently. Well, that sucks. Night Watch goes here, there we go. 20 to 22 is pretty nice. Alchemy. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to make do here, aren't we? As for the cheese crostada, let's manage that into something easier. A fish on a stick should do. There we go. Save here. Get our rest in. Alright. Takes only 9 hours, but we do get our stuff.
More ruthless than... And if...
Now, let us begin. To Neilholm. Alright, everybody's organized up. Now, I expect things to get a bit aggressive, but you never know. I'm going to save at the very beginning here, and we'll just have to see what plays out, because if it does get hostile, I'll just pre-buff then. Like I said, I've not been through the Wenadug's quests, so anything that happens, hard to say. But I will play to voice of ear, I guess, really. Okay, what we got here? Got some more loot. Grab it while we can. More loot. Grab that. There we go.
Wherever my legs carry.
Anything here? Nope. Not really. Alright, off we go here, then. And let's go talk with Chief Soul, who,
Backwards!
it appears that there's nothing here. Interesting. Let's save, and let's get ready. Grab this. Let's talk with Chief Soul. Hello, Dyra. Shall we trade? Alright, price in descending order. Yeah. We'll grab the scrolls of blur. They'll be nice. Sleep, doom, no good. What do we got? Nothing too great. Nothing too fantastic that we want to grab. Bulk sell, there we go, done. Hello, Chief Soul.
Soul, squinting nearsightedly, looks at you intently. His fleshy, sad face is a mask of weariness.
Ah, Uplanders. Well, hello, Uplanders. Did you get your Knabrish back? What brings you to us? A bit of respect for my master, Sol. We didn't come for you. We came for our warriors.
What's going on here?
We are dying out. I would hope you would never see your family, your kin perish. The weak are starving to death in their huts, and those who should take care of them are rampaging in a blind bloodthirst.
Why didn't you ask for help from the surface?
Do Uplanders care about us? And who would I send? Those hunters we had in the tribe are gone. They heard an ominous whispers in their heads. They said they called them to the crates, and they could not resist. And they went, all of them, one after another. And they also said that soon he will come, and all us will be together again, and all us will be his.
Soul shakes his head hopelessly.
I don't know who they are talking about.
I came for the Mongol army. Look for yourself and tell us, do you see an army here? I only see a bunch of Neathers, women and children, starving to death. All the hunters and the warriors. Where are they? They were ruined by the demonic madness. Lann is trying to cure them. He is hiding in a cave nearby, fighting for their mad souls. But what can one lad do, even one as reckless as him? Where's the cave where Lann is hiding? Sol looks at Winnedug. She knows where. She and Lann often went to that cave when Winnedug got tired of my old mannish chatter.
I swear, if Lann succeeds with his cure, and deprives my warriors of their demonic rage, I will gut him like a fish. We have to stop him, Master.
So we do. And thus, it is time to buff, I think.
Never stop learning.
Alright, let's give everybody the buffers that they need. Start with Beastman, Trapjaw. Alright, let's give it to the Skeletal Executioner this time. We'll do a line weapon evil, or let's go evil. Well, no. If I recall correctly, yeah, Winnedug's neutral evil. Lann, I believe, is chaotic neutral. So we should go with a lawful weapon this time. Or, you know what? Never mind. Let's not. Let's just focus on defenses for now. We'll get the basic defenses of acid, cold, electricity, and fire. We don't... I shouldn't need any elemental energy. True Seeing is also just subpar here, but we'll still get True Seeing just in case Lann has some special invisibility tricks. Just in case, you never know. Okay. Okay, Panther, Bismuth, and Executioner here. There we go. Do Feather Step Mass. Magic Fang on Beastman, Bismuth, and Panther here. Freedom Movement for Beastman. Trapjaw. Let's do Skeletal Executioner and Panther here. Echolocation's always nice. Communal Stone Skin. Communal Cat's Grace, so we got more AC. Legendary Proportions for one of our characters. We're going to go with Beastman here. And we're going to swap him to Bear form. Alright, we're going to go Mage Armor here for Bismuth and Panther. Okay, let's enlarge Trapjaw here. It's going to be a big buff, but it's necessary. Alright, we're going to need Fine Traps. We're also going to need a lot more dinosaur bones for the near future. So that is something to consider. For now, though, Heroism Greater for Beastman. We'll do the same for Trapjaw. And we shall do the same for... Let's do Winnedug, because she's going to need the bonuses. Alright, Delay Poison. Going to give everybody Heroism. Okay, Skeletal, Panther, Skeletor. Death Ward. We want to give that to our melee users, preferably. Okay, who has... Okay, Death Ward, Death Ward, Death Ward. Okay, 2 Death Wards for Panther and Bismuth, I suppose. And we'll save the use of Legendary Proportions for later.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
As for AC, we're going to go with Mage Armor for Skeletor, Evelyn, and I guess Beastman. Protection from Arrows Communal is going to be necessary here. And I guess False Grace is a good staple, so we'll grab that. There we go. And we save here, and let's go. Time to deal with a certain problem. Secret hideouts over here. Yeah. Time to deal with Lann. I'm probably gonna try and aim for his life again. Yeah, I see no reason to keep him alive. At least in character, anyways. I will listen to my heart. It is steady like a rock.
We will listen to heart. It is rock.
There is no turmoil in me. I am cold like deep waters. No passion, deep waters.
The mongrels surrounding Lann stared blankly into the distance. Their lips repeat Lann's soothing words in a monotonous whisper. They moan and sway slightly in the unified rhythm of the meditation. Their bodies strained with animal-like tension and bound by unusual immobility. No growling or roaring can be heard from these creatures, who were previously the embodiment of rage.
What are you doing? You ruined them. Master, he's ruining them. He's trying to smother their blood rage, kill their strength. Stop, you pathetic scum!
The huntress's enraged scream carries on to the roof of the cave, causing many of the mongrels to flinch and turn their eyes towards her. Lann takes a fighting stance, gritting his teeth in displeasure. He says,
I'm trying to cure them, Winadug. Cure them of their demonic rage you helped inflict upon them. Did you come to finish what you started? I won't let you.
Lann casts a desperate look at you, then at Winadug.
Wendu, the future of the tribe is our concern. Don't drag strangers into this. You want blood. Then I'm challenging you to a duel. Let's fight for the fate of our tribe, just you and me.
Turning to you, Winadug grins ominously. The fit of rage that possessed her subsides, giving way to mocking anger.
Did you hear that, Master? He wants to fight.
What were you doing here, Lann?
I'm trying to drive the demon's foulness out of their minds of my fellow tribesmen. Meditation soothes their anger, calms their passions. Their eyes don't cloud with blood anymore. I can see it in their eyes. They're not beyond saving. I can bring them back. Your stupidity is an insult to the entire tribe and a curse on all of us. You're trying to neuter them, take away their strength, doom them to an eternal existence in oblivion. Look into their eyes. A slug has more will to live than they do.
How are you trying to cure them? Lann shakes his head. Intuition. Or maybe the rocks themselves whisper the right words to me. We are too closely connected to these caves for them to silently watch us die. I came for the mongrel army, Lann. The hunter shakes his head. That's not going to happen. Go away and take that mad Winadug with you. You won't get any other mongrel but her. Winadug spits out angrily.
You will pay for this. For maiming my future warriors. For your filthy words. I'll rip your heart out.
Why are you getting in our way? Raising his head proudly, Lann holds his bow in a tight grip. You and Winadug want to turn my people into fighting animals. Toss us to the fires of war like fodder. I won't just stand and watch it happen.
Idiot. Our fellow tribesmen are gaining the power that was destined to them. And you want us to keep languishing in poverty in the catacombs instead of going up to the surface and showing the world how strong the Neathers are.
I wish no harm to the mongrels. I'm only helping you fulfill your destiny. We are underground crusaders, not underground demons. The path you prepared for us isn't our destiny.
Looks like a fight is inevitable then. Lann nods grimly. And I'm asking you, stay out of it. You're not a mongrel. You don't decide our fate. Doug, are you the leaders of this pack of mongrels? Awaken a demon's blood rage in them. Tossing her head back, Doug lets out a horrible, blood-curdling battle cry. A shriek of rage and call for bloodshed. In response, a chorus of howls fills the cave. The days of intoxication clouding mongrels' minds disperses, and you see a pack of raging, half-sentient creatures who only want to kill and destroy. Lann, looking desperately at his failure, cringes painfully. Oh, you ruined everything. I was a step away from curing them, and you killed us all. Brother, stop! It's me, Lann.
Pray, rip apart. Come, pack. Now all of you are mine.
Wenda.
Come to me and drink my blood. All for this you will give me your lives.
Alright. And Doug has been slaughtered viciously. It's a shame, but that's just how things go sometimes. And for our troubles, we get Merciless Shot. The wearer of this ring grants a +1 to attack while using point-blank shot. So if we're using a bow or crossbow, we get bonuses. Alright. Let us go deal with Sol now. Yep, the corrupted mongrels are here. Alright, let's save. It wasn't that big a fight, actually. Yeah, we didn't even need a fight. There is worry on Sol's ugly face. I have no idea how you made my fellow tribesmen come back. I can't stand to look at them. They growl like animals, eat like animals. They look like you, like they want to devour you. Don't want to obey at all.
Get used to it. Now the Neathers only obey the strong. You are not their chief anymore.
Doug looks arrogantly at Sol, who is taken aback by her brazenness.
Where is Lann? Have you seen him?
Are the mongrels who return to the village peaceful?
Not peaceful at all, no. They fight, they break everything they can. But they don't kill anyone, because Doug forbade them.
Doug nods imperiously.
I forbade them to spill blood without permission. Don't be scared, old man. They won't touch you if you don't make me angry.
How quickly can you get to Dresden?
Those of us who are sentient will gather all the food and water we have, so that your wild warriors won't starve to death on the way, and we will depart right away. I can sense the thirst for blood in my fellow tribesmen. They shouldn't be kept waiting too long.
Lann is dead. Looking down, Sol sighs gloomily.
Destiny. I saw him learn to hold a bow when he was a little boy. He's always been devoted for the tribe, and was prepared to give life for us. Daring. A true underground crusader. So the promised time has come. It's time for the Neathers to return to the surface. It's just... the tribe won't listen to me now.
Doug takes a resolute step forward.
It's not you who will lead them to the surface, Sol. We need a new chief. Young, strong, and ready for hard trials. We are going to war where your experience will count for nothing. So I will lead the tribe. I, Doug, the strongest hunter of Neathers. Is there anyone here who would dispute my right to lead the tribe and our people?
A satisfied smile plays on Winidog's lips as she watches her kin nod and mumble approvingly.
You see, Master, the army I promised you is in your hands. The Neathers will show their true might, and we will never have to live in these dark caves again. I will lead this army in your name, and we will rip to shreds anyone who dares to resist you.
Winidog's ecstatic speech turns into a battle cry that spreads throughout the village, echoed by the other mongrels.
And that's... Yep. It's time for the Crusaders and the mongrels to join. Alright, well. I guess we didn't need those buffs because the mongrels did the work for us. So, yeah. Works for me, I suppose. Works for me. Alright, we're exiting out, and we're going to go and return to town. Gather some supplies, and we will just make our way over to the Ivory Sanctum. I apologize for clickbaiting you guys, at least for those of you on Twitch, because this is definitely not what we were planning to do, but it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you do the right thing, sometimes you do the wrong. The point is that we got there in the end, so we'll be fine. Yeah, okay, so we just wait for the buffs to wear off. Well, okay, we enter the location and get out of the city. We teleport back to the kingdom, and we are good to go. Okay, we're teleporting back to Dresden. We are going to enter Dresden. First, we're gonna, well, manage. Do we need to? Not really. Yeah, let's close that up, and let's enter Dresden first before we do anything. But yeah, no, we're gonna enter Dresden. We're going to go to the temple specifically. I guess we can go to the Citadel next, because there appears to be some things going on. But yeah, we'll go there, get that stuff, and get going. Okay, we exit outside real quick. Go talk with the cleric here. Wait for that to load. Come on. There we go. Alright. We want to go into miscellaneous things here. We're gonna take the supply of dinosaur bones. And we're gonna get around... Let's try for 400. Yeah, let's get 400 sets of diamond dust. Do we need a glowing croissant? We should be fine. We'll definitely grab all the first aid kits, though, because that is going to be used for treat afflictions. So grab those. And off we go. We are going to quickly slip by over to the Citadel, and we'll move on our merry way out of this kingdom. And we will wrap it up once we hit the Ivory Sanctum. Or at least that's the plan. Okay. We'll speed up through. Yeah, we don't need to talk with anybody, I don't think, so we should be fine. Let's see. Do we need anything in our journal? Let's see. Companion quests. Nope, we've already got the companion quest there. So we're good. Alright. Took a bit longer than intended, but that's fine. We go to the Citadel and we should be good. What is going on here? Manage Crusade affairs, I guess, is the way to go. Alright, decrees. We are 3 days away from the ziggurats, though. I will say that. So that's actually really nice. And I guess we'll see what that's all about after we're done with dealing with the biggest thing on our plate now. Yep. Okay, let's deal with the lands of the Yath Watch. We need to set up the proper materials here. Okay, we're going to build the, not a citadel. Okay, we set up an inn and supply center. That gets us the usual benefits of construction. Yeah, 3 material points income and 200 to finance points. Let's see. Okay, we can increase the stables, we can increase the archery ranges, and increase the number of archers we can recruit. Citadel will increase the defenses of each fort that we have, which is not necessarily needed. All allied units within the fort's area of control gain a +1 to attack, AC, and saving throws and initiative. Not that we need it. Hospital, 5% bonus to infirmary. Don't need it. We're good. Although, thinking about it, maybe I do want it in the near future. Okay, we got that. Trees and homes already set. Okay, we've basically claimed the majority of the world wounds. We just can't go any further than this. So we've got 3, I believe, yeah, no, 3 sets of areas that we could not invade. But once we are in the second half, I want to say, of the game, we should be able to claim everything. And, yeah, that's going to be quite the thing, but we've managed to claim everything that is capable of claiming, aside from a few fights here and there. Which shouldn't be too hard to deal with once we beef up. For now, though, we can leave, and we can finally trek our way to the Ivory Sanctum with our units. We will ditch her, bring in Triclops, there we go. Let's go. Time for the most important trek. Okay. We need to hit the Ivory Sanctum. So the quickest way so far that we are aware of... Well, hold on. Let me check my journal real quick. Let's see. Okay, Dragon's Fate, Trendleslayer, Ivory Sanctum, Battered Spirits. Okay, Price of Knowledge, okay. House of Death, we got the Ziggurat going. Middle game. Maximize all Crusader strats. Okay, so everything else is basically complete. We just need to explore the Ivory Sanctum. And yeah. We are going to make our way over here, so... The fastest way, from the looks of it, appears to be just going this way. Yeah, there's literally no shortcut, so... We could go to the Core of Riddle, but we're going to hold off on that. We're just going to make mad dash the Ivory Sanctum here. That is going to be our go-to here, anyways. Oh, we've failed to run past enemies. A shame, but that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Heads will roll!
Ah, hello. Of Rulkai. Okay, Beastman, we changed you into a bear. Alright, Skeletor is going to be the main focus here. Actually, let's back off. We'll have Panther temporarily distract. Here we go.
I'll split you in half!
Burn! Slice!
Okay, activate the claws, go in. Well, no, if we do this, we get the range. Okay, we'll swap with the bear. Skeletal Executioner goes for the normal attacks, as usual, Skeletor.
Burn! Slice!
We're gonna go for Battering Blast here, I think. And we want it to be cold-based, so there we go. Alright, come on. Okay, there goes Panther. That's fine. Okay, Skeletal Executioner's next. Okay, Skeletal Executioner, back up. There we go. Right, we never actually did allocate the skills for the Skeletal Executioner, did we? Let's see. Well, we can't get bonuses to Constitution. That's a given. What does this... What does the sword even do? Hold on. Let's see. Once per day, the wielder can activate one of the 5 enchantments for a number of rounds equal to half the wielder's level. So basically, for 4 rounds, you can activate a buff. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go for the fiber muscles then. 1 second. Alright, apologies for that, I'm back. But yeah, no, this Numerian sword basically gives you a temporary buff of 4 to your... Oh, never mind. I guess we didn't need it. There you go. I guess we'll grab this before we go. There we go. And off we go.
Trail me.
Alright, minimize that.
I'm up for
Merman. Yep, your Triceratops has not yet been recovered. That's fine, though. We'll live. Alright, we continue on our path. We are no longer buffs, so we should probably save here, actually, just in case. Because this is going to get really dangerous really quick if we're not too careful. Okay, that's going to get us killed at this rate, I think. Okay, we're probably going to have to do a reload here, depending on how difficult the fight is.
None shall escape.
Ghouls. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we swap over to the wide sheath. Okay. Well, not doing really well here, are they? Yeah, no, they're doing horrible. Okay, so I can deal with the ghouls. Yeah, they're not that hard, actually. That's good. Okay, let's exit out of the area then. I'm quite confident that we can handle this. Of course, the exhausted condition does play a negative part in our travels, so that is something to consider. But we should be fine. Should be fine. We will save here. Oh, there's someone on the road. Great. Let's get ready. Oh, hello.
You are surrounded by a lonely, empty landscape. In front of you, a solitary figure stares into the fire. The flames illuminate his ghostly form, but his features are concealed beneath a mask. You hear the muffled wail of the wind in the distance, like a child crying for its mother. Well, would you look at that? An adventurer has arrived. The figure's face is hidden behind the mask, but he sounds friendly, although you detect a note of sadness in his voice. When he speaks again, however, his tone is cold and motionless, as if reciting a text he memorized long ago. You are searching for ancient knowledge, but the path to the heart of mystery can only be revealed to one most worthy. However, all it takes are a few small steps to set you on the path of discovery. So put yourself to the test, answer my questions with the knowledge you possess, and prove that you are worthy of possessing far greater knowledge. Who are you? It does not matter. I am not the answer, I'm not the question. I am simply the one who asks the question. You are a curious creature. You look like a ghost, but the ghost would be affected by my power, and you are not. Some souls complete their earthly journey, but fail to reach the courts of Pharasma, sir. Necromancer. These souls are different from ghosts. In other words, I am not undead. The spirit pauses, then continues in a flat voice. It does not matter who I am. I simply ask the question. What questions do you wish to ask me, and why? This is a test. Anyone who wishes to learn the secrets of creation must first prove their thirst for knowledge. You will be rewarded if you answer correctly, but do not be afraid to give the wrong answer. These questions are simply one of many tests. I will show you the way to others. That is my duty. It is why I am here. What is the heart of mystery? It is a hidden sanctum of knowledge, where the secrets of creation will be revealed to one most worthy. The masked figure voice is flat and lifeless. The heart of mystery will only open to the one most worthy. Secret knowledge must be earned. Will you walk this path to the end? Will you become the first among many? Ask me a question I will answer. The first question is indeed not to be difficult. The ghostly figure gestures with his hand, and a leaf appears. He holds it out to you, and you notice that it is almost as big as the palm of his hand. The leaf appears fresh and vibrant. Tell me, which tree does this leaf belong? You recognize this leaf immediately. It comes from the Lipentia tree. There's no mistaking its distinctive shape and color. The Lipentia tree is native to Soveron, the magical and mysterious homeland of the elves. This leaf is from the Lipentia tree. The tree is not native to Galarian. All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you have taken the first step towards acquiring great knowledge. The heart of mystery is now open to you. Solve its riddle and you can continue forward. The secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search. A strange melodious sound fills the air. The ghost stands up hastily. I've been released. The demonic spell is gone. The ghost's voice has changed. His tone is no longer cold and emotionless. In return, we get a scroll of Hellfire Ray, scroll of Bull Strength, Mass specifically, and scroll of Summon Huge Fire Elemental. Listen to me, adventurer. I am a dead man forced to keep an eternal watch. I am a spirit, bound by a spell. Magic forces me to say all this nonsense about knowledge and rewards, and this also prevents me from telling you who condemned me to this fate, or what happens within the heart of mystery. However, there are other things I can tell you. You'll have to hurry though. I only have time to answer a single question before the spell sends me back to oblivion. Why would anyone go through all this trouble to find the one who's most worthy? What's the point in all these puzzles and riddles? I can't answer that question. I am forced to be part of this, but I do not know the purpose of my enslavement. The power that binds me also wants adventurers to solve these riddles. That is all I know. I'm supposed to tell adventurers that my questions are a test to see if they are worthy. In reality, however, they are nothing more than bait. They mean to lure adventurers to the rewards that await them in the heart of mystery. The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body, and he disappears with a scream. Well, that's ominous. At least it's not death, but geez, if it isn't dangerous, this sort of... Okay, so
yeah, no, there's apparently a trial going on, and very clearly they are trying to lure adventurers to this place. Whether for good or ill, we don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, we go over to here. Anything here? Nope. It's just a quick run back. Alright. We just gotta wait for Skeletor, who's currently exhausted. Understandably so. Well, we're almost done. We just need to deal with getting to the Ivory Sanctum. In general, so. Let's save here. Continue on. We'll save the core of the riddle for later. For now, we've got the Ivory Sanctum to worry about. We are not going to enter just yet, but we will check the castle and see what's going on. Alright, Unit Senpai Noble Houses of Mendev have arrived in Dresden. Perfect. Erebeth apparently wants to talk. It is a private conversation, though. Okay. We're going to strengthen diplomatic connections. Let's see. We don't need the refugee recruitment just yet. We don't need to hunt down mutiny just yet. Alright, so... yeah, in one day, both our diplomatic connections and a ziggurat will be done. That's going to be nice. Alright, first and foremost, we are going to open up our character stats, and let's organize our spells. I think that's going to be the key here. So we're going to start with Change Staff here. Let's see, what else we got? We got other spells that we can use. Nothing too crazy. Okay, we can get Protection for Energy Communal here. Alright, everything's good there. Okay, Beastman is perfectly good with his spells, I do believe. Yep. Triclops is a spontaneous caster. Evelyn is not. But still, she has some decent spells that we can utilize as we so fit. And Skeletor is obviously a prepared caster, so yeah. Alright, we'll start with a rest. And we'll get Triclops'... well, first let's organize everybody. I think everybody's in perfect positions. No, Skeletor needs to swap out, though. Yeah, we swap out with Merman here. Skeletor takes this role. And the side role here takes this. There we go. Alright. Let us rest. Alright. Got fish on a stick. We prepared our spells. Alright. We are just going to enter the Ivory Sanctum, but do nothing just yet. And yeah, we're going to look forward to the Ivory Sanctum exploration, but I'm going to wrap it up here, I think. Well, once we get in and we see what's going on. Okay. Yeah. We'll save here, and I'm going to wrap it up here. Save at 20. Here we go. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here. So, for next stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be exploring the Ivory Sanctum in its whole entire glory. It's probably going to take the entire stream, or two, if we are unlucky. But I should be able to complete it in one stream, but we'll see. This is going to be a long-winded thing, and who knows, we might get something special because of this. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see more stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you can catch me 3/7 MST time. If you want to catch my streams, the best way to do so is search me up at FYPon at twitch.tv. You can check my YouTube channel, which should be a link to my Twitter and Twitch, or you can check the link down below in the video description of the video you're currently watching. But yeah, your support is always appreciated, and I'm happy to have you here. For those of you on Twitch, or those of you from YouTube who come from Twitch, welcome. Your support is always appreciated. The more support I receive, the more content I give you guys. Once I hit 50 followers and 3 concurrent viewers, I should be able to reach affiliate status, which will allow me to give you guys some more content to work with. This can range from just new emotes or various other things that you might enjoy. If you like that sort of stuff, consider follows. It really does help me, and I really do appreciate every bit, but I'm not going to force it. You guys do what you want. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. But yeah. For those of you on Twitch who want to get to YouTube, the best way to do so is searching to use this YouTube search bar and search up FYI Pawn. If you scroll down for this current stream, you should be able to see a YouTube photo. If you click that photo, it'll direct you to my YouTube channel. Or, if you're watching from the VOD section, if you check the VOD description, there should be a link or two there. If you copy and paste that into your browser, it should direct you to my YouTube channel. But, yes. Your support is always appreciated on either end. I really do appreciate it. If you really want to help me out, the best way to do so is currently provide me follows on Twitch, or just get my name out there. Either way works if you want to support me. I'm not going to force it though. You guys have fun. You guys enjoy whatever I have to offer, and I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.